What it do, YouTube? We are back with another banger like this here. It's your boy DJ, and I'm joined by my co-host Brandon. Brandon over there in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? He driving back.
Man, where Brandon at, dog?
Driving home.
Yeah, he. That man
Brandon, where you at, bro?
Yeah,
this look like an episode of Scary Movie.
I'm trying to tell you. Look, we can barely even hear you and everything. I know you out there in the boondocks. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? This edition of Off the Plate. You said what?
I'm on Project Dark Mode right now.
Oh, Project Dark, whatever you said. But this said the aliens got you. But nah, this episode of Off the Plank is a special one, you know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying, the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only, K to the Jizzle.
Talking about DJ.
Nah. We talking about K to the Jizzle, the man, the myth, the legend.
DJ.
I appreciate you for coming on, my brother. I know you all the way over there in Cali.
Bro.
You know, we all the way on the west. I mean, on the East Coast, and you all the way on the West Coast.
Light off.
Nah, you good.
That's messing with them.
I'm sorry, everybody. You know, we kicked it off a little late. You know what I'm saying? Better late than never. You know, everybody was getting off work. You know, I got off work.
We always on time, man. Let me see what these comments talking about, man.
Like I said, if he said we on time, K, whatever K he said.
Hey, Ken funny, man. We said never late, man. We on that LA time.
We on that LA time. That's real.
That's hilarious.
Who in the chat real quick? Just want to shout out, you know, let y'all know if y'all want one of these t-shirts, y'all can holler at me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Blizzy.
Off the plate. Trying to market a little bit and get our names out there. I appreciate you. Like I said, I appreciate you coming on, bro. Like
it's going down. Sure.
I you know, a big name like you is gonna bless our presence.
Nah, I'm just
I'm just playing.
I'm just a plea.
So we'll chat real quick. All right, Ken, I appreciate you popping up, brother, for always, the usual. We got Kent. Kent was in there. Of course, we got on there.
Mitzi.
It's Celtic or Celtic, but you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all.
I think it's pronounced Celtic, but it's spelled Celtic.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Tomato situation.
Yeah.
We got my boy Jay Slithers in there. What's good, Jay? Mark showing love per usual. We got Carissa from Bohemian Exotics.
What up?
Been doing dance a little bit. What we got in here right now? We got Ernst Exotics. What's popping? Let me log in real quick from my phone. I can make sure all these phones are blue. Brandon, we might have to mute you, Brandon. Anybody trying to hear all that?
Right.
We're gonna have to mute you. Anybody trying to hear all the wind and all that? You got the wind blowing through your hair.
I'm about to be at the house in like 2 minutes. Go ahead and mute me.
I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna mute you.
Mute. He gone. We can't even see him.
That's what I'm saying. The aliens gotta let them tell it. Mitzi, always showing love. What's good?
Young Mitzi.
What's we had my little usual folks. King. He had the very last original Aria jersey come his way. Okay. I ain't never seen the Aria jersey. I know that dude they got the US Art, that little championship belt, ain't it?
Who got it right now?
I think he still got it last I saw.
Oh.
I know Ken, I don't know if they had him on. I don't know if Ken had him on the show yet, but I know he's gonna either have him on or he had him on, and I know they're supposed to be talking about the history behind that belt.
Right.
All right, Ro over there from the, I don't know if he's still in the emergency room or not. You know what I'm saying? Recovering from surgery. Mr. Floppy. Yeah, he had a little surgery.
Mr. Floppy.
He'll tell you about that. Who else?
Floppy.
I know folks gonna pop in as they pop in, you know what I'm saying? But
that's right.
We're gonna get the show started a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Good.
What's good, my brother? What's good? You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, just grinding.
I was wondering.
Get this light there.
You good? You good? Take your time.
Light.
Let me hold on.
Plugging me, man. I'm supposed to have
I'm about to go grab. Let me go grab me a quick little shot. I know we still setting up. and still getting it going. I need me a shot to come and like bring my little jitters down a little bit.
Man, stop it. Man, the lighting is trash today. Damn. I need to figure this thing out, man. This is whack. Okay, maybe if we do that, let's see. Let's put it in the center. Damn.
Can you erase the shit?
Huh? Man, did you hear me? Nah, I was trying to get this light right, man. I had it off to the side, but it worked better if it's right directly in front of me.
You good? Had a long little day today, man.
Me, no Rock Kim. What's
my brother from another mother in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you already know what time
it is. You got the, what is that? Yak? Whiskey? What is that?
Nah, that whiskey, that Jack.
Yeah, that honey. That honey.
That Jack honey.
I'm not a drinker, man, but
really?
last show. Nah, I never, man, I didn't drink. No, this is a true story. One of my cousins got married at 19. So I was the best man. We popped champagne, right? I get so lit. I wake up at the crib. I don't even know, how I got there, how the night went, none of that. My dad was like, if you wasn't my son, I was going to kill you.
Damn.
So from then on, I was like, you know what? Alcohol ain't for me.
You must have did some crazy
I didn't
shit.
drink from 19 all the way to 40. When I turned 40, me and the homies went to Miami. And I said, they every year or all the time, people want you to drink. Hey, man, get a shot. Get it. I never drank. Never. So I said, when I turn 40, I'm going ham. Man, as soon as I get to LAX, nonstop, I'm just throwing back everything. Whatever somebody's buying me, my 40th, you ain't supposed to mix dark with light and wine. Man, I didn't give a damn. I was drinking everything. All the homies who drink got sick. I didn't even get sick.
Get sick? That's crazy. And you haven't been drinking since 18.
Yeah, 19 to 40, I didn't have no drinks. Now I might have, something with an umbrella in it. I can't just go hard liquor. It's too strong for me. I
respect it, bro. I feel like what I'm pretending to realize, and I know, it comes with age or whatever, but like even now, like compared to, especially when I was in college, and I'm only 32. Yeah. When I was in college, I could throw it back, drink, do whatever. Now, bro,
right.
I take you about 2 shots. If my lady ain't home, I'll be mad as hell. But when she home, it's on. When she home, it's on.
It's on.
Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, I don't even mess with it, man. I got a refrigerator full of alcohol for, guests that come through.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I feel it for the guests and all that. Somebody will take a little drink every now and then.
Yeah.
Nah, I respect that.
I did fall into what is it called? Shit. It's a peanut butter.
It's a drink. It's like a mix.
It's Screwball. It's supposed to be like some peanut butter alcohol. That's good. So I'll make a root beer float with that. I'll go on, man.
So you a root beer drinker, KG?
Man, what? Keep a root beer, man.
You might be the first black man that I've met that drinks root beer, bro.
Root beer, sarsaparilla.
Hey, root beer is shit.
Randy, you drink root beer too?
Hey, root beer is shit.
Root beer float.
Had a root
man,
beer
I go hard.
24.
Yeah. And you mix it with that Screwball. Man,
I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
I ain't never had a root beer float, bro, a day in my life.
Never? Have you had a float? A Coke float? No float.
Nah, I don't really drink Coke neither. Like the only soda that I like to be on, the only soda of pop.
Right.
Some folks like call it pop that I righteously drink is Sprite, bro, or ginger ale. I don't know if you really even count ginger ale.
Yeah, that's Sprite. Yeah, those two are pretty much the same. One of the same.
What's good, EWG? Yeah, that's pretty much like I don't know, like even with candy, bro. I
you didn't mess with them champagne colas?
Nah. Like you know what they Coke you gave?
No. The champagne cola. That's that Jamaican brand soda.
I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah. They come in like they got different flavors.
Yeah, they got a couple different
Yeah,
flavors.
I think I know what you're talking about. I had like the Jamaican me happy. I actually had one of them the other day. They cool though. Those are cool.
Yeah.
Like I think that was my first time actually.
It doesn't taste like a like Coke or none of that.
Yeah,
it's more like a cactus cooler. It tastes like a cactus cooler.
Yeah, it ain't champagne shower. Here they go. Here y'all go.
They starting already.
Here y'all go. They said KG. They said try peanut butter whiskey mix it with grape soda and make
grape
it
soda.
Right.
That's funny.
I like peanut butter and jelly for a sandwich. So
Yeah.
I can tear that shit up.
Nah, that peanut butter whiskey go hard.
Nah, thanks.
I keep it on deck. It's good.
I'm surprised you ain't got no allergies.
I do, but it's like grass and dust and like dog dander, like that type of stuff. Yeah. Growing up, I didn't have any allergies, man. And I used to be a hairstylist, man, for 25 years. So
get the fuck out of here.
Bruh, 25 years, man. Had a salon the whole nine. Yeah.
Yo, this shit, bro.
That's when I started getting my allergies. Oh yeah, man. I got crazy stories, bro. I'm 55, man. So I got stories.
Damn, cause I ain't did that either. I thought you was literally like since you said 40, I was really giving you younger than that, but I was giving you 40, I would give you like the early 40s or whatever.
Yeah,
it look good, man. Black don't crack.
Thank you. Nah, unless you smoke it.
Nah, that's dope, bro. I would have never thought that. So how long you? I know you said you were doing the hairstylist thing for 25 years. So how long?
Yeah.
After that, did you start doing this whole? You don't do snakes full time, do you?
No. Well, most of the time. I mean, I'm self-employed, so I sell insurance, but I work out of here. So it frees up a lot of time for me. Yeah, it frees up a lot of time.
Gotcha. So how long after you started doing well, how long have you been in the game itself?
Late 2019. I've had reptiles and snakes, shit, since I was a kid. My mom wouldn't let me have a snake. If it didn't have legs, couldn't bring it in the house. So I had lizards, turtles, I had every other reptile, but she wouldn't let me get that snake. So as soon as I moved out, I was 18. I moved out, got an apartment, me and my uncle. Man, the first thing I went and bought was a 6-foot boa.
Okay. When you were big, you just said, fuck it.
Big, right off the rip. I didn't want to start at no little baby, man. Let me get a big one.
No, facts. I actually got a boa over here. I tried to take my head off the other day, but I raised up for shit.
And it's cool. I got him from somebody, man. That thing was a puppy dog.
Tame.
He was a puppy dog. Yeah. Oh, super tame. And then I ended up getting a boa a few years ago, and man, anything hit me so hard, it was gone next week. Night.
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 And we still gotta make that shirt too, bro. You sleep.
Hey, I gave it away.
You sleep.
Levance, what up, man? Man, we got Levance in the bill. I just saw that on the comments.
I'm getting down there. I'm trying to get to all these little comments.
We gotta pull Levance up in here, man, so he can drop some gems.
Oh yeah, I sell Levance the link. I actually wanted to let him know I heard somebody had shouted him out on another podcast. Another podcast. Well, it wasn't even a podcast, it was an interview.
Levance, the OG, man. He a real one, bro. So anybody watching or you in the comments, man, reach out to that dude, man. He got gems. And he gonna keep it a buck.
Nah, I like Levance. Levance give me like Biggie Smalls energy, and I only say that right because you know what I'm saying. That just is demeaning to me, bro. Like that's how he just comes off to me, like you know what I'm saying. He gonna tell you what it is, but he's smooth with it.
Straight shooter. Yeah, he gonna keep it a buck.
I just first of all, I don't even think. I don't think I'm following Levance on IG. I'm not sure.
Oh, I know you following Straight Fire.
Straight Fire. I think I do though.
STR8.
Yeah, I found him.
Oh yeah, I know you following him. Shit.
Damn, I wasn't even following slipping. I'm slipping on my end. Levans, I'm sorry. If you see me, go ahead and accept that follow for me. I can go ahead and drop you that link, my boy. Nah, but I definitely appreciate everybody in the chat popping through. See, man, you see what you do. You bring the people out for me, man. In addition, most of the people that's in here was already rocking with me, and I definitely do appreciate them.
Oh yeah, I seen them on your show before.
Yeah, I definitely think they understand. You know what I'm saying? They show love, man. You know what I'm saying? That Wish Tank fan, the F&A family, everybody else. You know what I'm saying? I'm dubbing my people the crew. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's what pirates do. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We come in and push it up. We keep it pushing. You did. I'm trying to see who else.
Pirates.
Yeah, man. You know, I really got inspired. So, you know, I'm Caribbean. I'm from the Virgin Islands. Born and raised.
Which island?
St. Thomas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Man, I fucked around, almost missed my ship fucking around in St. Thomas, man.
What? Man, I didn't know. Shit. Around what time did y'all go?
Cruise, man. It was in, I want to say it was like August. This was 2005, probably.
It was late August or early August?
It was like right in the middle, I want to say. Like second week, I think.
Because I was about to say, if you ain't, honestly, excuse me, if you ain't caught it around, if you was in there, Brandon, you got to mute something, take me up something, because I'm echoing. But if you was down there around December, you would have caught. So every island has its own carnival around a specific time.
Oh, okay.
So like,
normally it wasn't carnival time.
That's what I'm about to say, because in April, that's when St. Thomas, that's when we be having our carnival. If you was down there for carnival, boy, y'all probably wouldn't want to come back.
Oh man, no, it's crazy because when we took that cruise, me and the homie, like the cruise ship always try to scare you, right? Oh, book whatever you're gonna do through the cruise, you know, do our thing. Yeah. I'm like, nah, homie. As soon as we get off the ship, I went straight, rented some scooters, and went to the hood immediately. Let me get that real authentic grub. You know, let me talk to the locals. Like, that's what I like to mess with. And messed around and almost forgot that I had a ship to get back on.
That's what happened. You get caught up in the local life.
Man, yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, the people out there are beautiful, bro. Like, and it's. I feel like. How can I explain it? I feel like a lot of people, like, even, don't get me wrong, like, everywhere God is like, it's good, it's bad, and it's ugly or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When you come down there, especially if you down there with people that live there, from there or whatever, bro, you'll always have a great time. And I'm not saying you won't have a good time if you come down there with people. You know what I'm saying, on the cruise,
bro, but that's why I like to immerse myself with the locals, man.
I say it's just different when you actually get in with people.
We hit, there, bro. Yeah, what did we hit? We hit St. Thomas.
St. John too.
Dominica, Dominica. What is it called?
We call it Dominica. My family.
Dominica.
There too.
Yeah, went to the rainforest. Walked around, got some real cocoa there. Went to Tortola. That shit was fire.
The BBI, the bread.
Where else did we go? Yeah, man, we hit all of them.
You ever been to St. Kitts?
Yep, went to St. Kitts too. Yep.
They got that black sand. They got some beaches with that black sand. Don't know nothing about that. Don't know nothing about that, man. A little something. Please hit that like button, man. If y'all don't do nothing else for me, please hit the like button, share, subscribe, show love, and comment. Y'all can always comment. You know what I'm saying? Let us know if y'all like what we do. Let us know how we can make it
jump
better.
In them comments, man.
Man.
Talk to you, boy.
Show love. Yeah, Brandon. There you go. Brandon is on his job now.
Hey, what up, man?
What it do, man? What it do? I'm out the darkness, man. Out the darkness.
Out to the light, my boy. Finally. But yeah, so Brandon, since you're here, you know what I'm saying? It's time to we're gonna start picking KG brain a little bit.
That ain't too hard.
Do
it. All right, so KG, what would you say, like, right now is the least work gene, but it's also very impressive.
Like underwork, but fire gene. In my opinion, I'm gonna say Sapphire. Sapphire.
What make you say that?
Sapphire go hard, man. Sapphire is like how would I describe? It's a pattern disruptor. So you know, it's along that lines of stranger, like confusion, like that type of stuff.
Okay.
I think that gene slept on a lot.
You got Sapphire in your collection?
I don't have it. No.
Damn.
Oh.
I mean, I got to the point where I'm trying to like reel it back in.
Yeah,
I had a wide net, man. Yeah, now I'm going hyper focus now.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
yeah.
I respect it.
So when you say reel it back in, you saying just like for recessive projects or just everything in general?
Man, we had every recessive, dog. So now I'm jumping out of some. Oh yeah, man. I think the only one we didn't have is Monarch and Tri-Strike.
DJ,
but everything else we got. So
no,
it's like
Levan's got to accept my follow first. Can't send somebody the link if they don't want to. They let me in the door. If y'all want me to send Levan the link in the chat right now, I need all y'all to type 1. Y'all type 1 to let Levan know.
Type 1.
Type 1
OTP, man. Type OTP in the chat, man.
Yeah, type OTP in the chat if y'all want
OTP in the chat. Hashtag OTP.
Levan said he already did. Oh, well, maybe I need to refresh my screen.
Hey, Levan's type 100.
First.
No, OG, yeah. I don't see nothing. I can see requested on the screen, OG. Somebody lying. Okay.
Refresh. You gotta hit the refresh.
Oh, they killing that one. They killing that one for sure.
Oh yeah. Everybody want to talk to the OG.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate y'all showing love, bro. Like, I understand how like for me and Brandon only be doing this for like 2 months, going on 3 months. The love we've been getting, bro.
But y'all doing it. That's the thing, man.
For sure.
I've been talking about it for forever, but I still ain't jumped off the cliff, man. Y'all out there, man.
Man, look, you don't need to. You want everybody's. Right, you want everybody.
In fact, you can make special appearances anytime.
Hey, it's you and Billy, bro. I tell you and Billy on everybody.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you though. And I spoke to KG after that Stranger episode. KG had some shit to get off his chest. KG had like, and you know what, bro? And honestly, I'm gonna keep it a buck. If I had remembered, I would have definitely had you on. But you know what, bro? To my defense, I have been talking about getting people on there for like a couple since we had did that Sunset episode.
Right.
And I had put it on my IG.
I want to know, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember like how I stumbled onto that. Like I think I was on YouTube or something, and it, just based on what I watched, it popped up. No, your video. That was the first time I ever seen it.
What, Stranger?
The Stranger video, right?
Yeah. I didn't even know y'all was rocking like that for the last couple months.
Real? Man, we've been getting out the mud, bro.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know either shit.
We've been getting it out the mud. You probably saw it. You probably saw it though because you follow Will Flawless.
It went on. Yep. It went on the algorithm. Oh, you know what? That's what it was. Will posted it.
He streamed it. He streamed it from.
He also streamed it too, so it was his link. Yeah.
And that's what I was about to say. Like when it comes to the stream out there, that's how you can help yourself and help everybody else. Everybody just stream it, especially if you already got a YouTube. Just stream it from your channel.
Nah, that was smart because I'd have never saw it. I'd have never saw it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I definitely see.
And then all you little haters in the comments that didn't tell me, I got you.
Now facts. Because especially if they had known that I would have been to send you a link. If they had known to be like, well, why y'all ain't got KG on here? He got Stranger. I would have been through you on that. You know what I'm saying?
It's all right.
We was out here looking for people with Stranger. We was like, we gotta find everybody.
Bro, like I was like, who the hell got Stranger? Like who got Stranger? Like me and Brandon literally, bro. Like it was even bad. It was so bad to the point. Like the first time
I talked about it, Levan's got the stranger of all strangers.
Levan's ain't trying to show nobody shit. But before we
he showed it. He got that stranger ultramel yellow belly clown.
God,
I ain't seen that.
Oh,
Levan's got the link, bro. Levan's playing. I'm telling y'all, Levan's
crazy.
I sent Levan the link. Levan just ain't checking his IG.
That thing crazy.
He
brought it to Tinley.
Nah.
That was like my favorite snake at Tinley, man, for sure.
Damn.
And I'm not saying that because I fuck with Levan. Like that's my dude. Yeah. I'm not saying that because I'm gonna keep it a buck. It was legit my favorite snake. Period.
Wow.
I don't have a problem giving other breeders their flowers, man. I'm not that dude.
You look, I
I'm
ain't got
not
no
that
little
dude.
I ain't got no thing to make no little forecast come across with the little clouds. Need me a stranger bomb.
Yeah, man. You make some fire. I'm definitely gonna tell you.
Oh no, facts, bro. You that thing gotta get people they do, man, because at the end of the day, everybody doing this, everybody doing it. We all doing the same thing, you know. So making snakes, making some fire shit, trying to put stuff out there for the next. You know what I'm saying? Just pushing the envelope, man. Like I feel like a lot of people instead of hating, just show love, congratulate, shit.
Man, that's it.
A lot of people don't be wanting to show no love, bro. I don't know why.
Nah, they won't. I'm telling you, because I think a lot of times too, people feel like if I give somebody else some burn or some light, it's gonna take away from what I'm trying. Or they feel like I can't make no cheese. I'm not gonna say nothing, which is I think that's counterintuitive, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Give these people their flowers, bro. It'll come around. It's enough for everybody.
No, that's for sure.
And you got to keep everybody, excited. That's why I always say, I put out a challenge for 2024. Everybody I know it's your duty to bring at least 5 new breeders into this game. We got to keep getting fresh blood in.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a good little challenge. We should definitely done that on something.
Yeah. Everybody, every breeder, bring 5 new breeders in. You can do that in 12 months, man. Come on.
Facts.
You only got to. That's what I'm saying. You only got to average 1 new breeder every 2 months. 2 months in a week. Come on, man. Let's get it.
I appreciate. I definitely.
That's true. Competition is definitely.
Okay.
Definitely good.
I love it when you come with that pop up. Keep the head in the
What up? Hey, is that Deuce back there?
Yeah, he is.
Is that Deuce?
What?
What's popping, man?
So you already know.
Hey, Deuce. I remember when you used to be the homie, man. It's crazy.
Tell I'm still am. Tell him I still am. So I'm just trying to get. I'm about to graduate 8th grade. I'm just trying to tighten it up.
Ooh. Hey, high school, baby.
Yeah.
Man, hey, these them years right here, Deuce.
Yeah, if I say this, the years. Yeah.
Oh,
he might be able to stick in his thumb and pull out a plum now.
Hey, another quotable.
Hey,
West. What up, young boy? Hey, you got man. Hey, you see that right there is called 3 the hard way.
Yes, sir.
Right there.
Definitely hard for sure.
Oh, man, I got the OG. We got the OGs on here, Brandon, man.
Yeah,
man, that's 3 the hard way.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
Real talk, bro. I definitely appreciate y'all, fellas, bro. Because
man, 100%.
No disrespect to nobody else out there, but we gotta stick together.
Yeah. But it's a bunch of them out here that's faking it too. We gotta let them know that they can't fake it.
Yeah, hey,
it's all or nothing over here. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You already know.
Facts.
We can't fake it and just get the money and run. We gotta do it for real.
Hey, real talk. And like KG was saying, bro, get some more people involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can speak. I know I can speak to myself. Like even with me coming in the game, I ain't had nobody. Like you know what I'm saying. Everything for me was pretty much. I'm watching YouTube. I'm self-taught. You know what I'm saying. I ain't really had nobody to lean on and nobody to really talk to or whatever to really even get myself, put it the right way. Or how I feel is like what everybody's saying is the right way. But I feel like my story is my own. You know what I'm saying. Yes. I can't base it off of nobody else. So
Yeah, it's like you said.
But that's how we do it, though.
Yeah, but
as brown and black people, that's how we do it. We see something we like, we jump in head first.
Yeah,
we ain't scared.
But the difference is now that we jumping in, it's different levels to the shit. So it's people that been here that's holding it down for the new ones coming in. So we don't get our toe stubbed, because it ain't no good to keep seeing us repetitively have the same problem, They'll take advantage of us that way,
Yeah.
You know, we can't let that happen. You know what I mean? Like, no, you got to know what's. Hey, man, don't do that. Don't touch that. You know what I'm saying? On some love shit. And I know.
You hear?
I know hate. No,
you hear?
Not on no hate shit. On some real love shit. It's like, hey, man, don't touch that. That's hot. You know what I'm saying? And we got to know that it's hot. When somebody say that's hot, don't touch it.
Yeah. Don't touch it.
Hey, that's hard to do though, man. That's hard.
Yeah. Huh?
He said that's hard to do.
Hey, that's hard to do, man.
Hey, but you got to develop some discipline about yourself. That's what we got to get. We got to get disciplined. We can't be walking around and keep using the same excuses. No, we got to get disciplined with this shit, you know?
Right.
That's the only way. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, it's better the devil you know than the devil you don't, for sure. And that's real shit, you know?
Yes, sir.
And I ain't gonna, you know, and I ain't gonna, like my granny said, I ain't gonna tell you but one time. And I ain't supposed to have to tell you but that.
That's real.
You lucky you got that courtesy up.
Yeah.
I was telling KJ earlier, I was watching Derek's Reptiles. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Yep.
But so I was watching, he had Tom Barnhart on there. And he was talking about how, you know what I'm saying, he spoke to you before, and he, you know, you wanted to buy some of his stuff before and all that. And I'm like, damn, LeVance really been around for some time.
No, like, hey, listen, bro, like, no, on some real shit. I done paid my way. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't but 3 of us in this when I started. You know what I mean? Like hardcore.
3.
It wasn't but 3 of us in here. You know what I mean? But in the same token, I had to take some bumps coming in though, because I wasn't really educated from the standpoint of, you know, how it is now with us being more of us in here. You know what I'm saying? When I came in here, I had to feel my way through this thing. You know what I mean? So when I do these little podcasts, I just be trying to educate you on, like, I'm speaking from something what I know. I ain't speaking about nothing I heard. This is what I done felt. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, going out here and getting invested in these projects, you know, I just want people to be mindful of what it is that they actually invested in before they go out here and spend what money in, you know, and who you spending it with too is very important. You know, like who you spending it with is very important. And they, you know, now they might not like me speaking, you know, from what I do, but that's the only way we gonna know. If you don't want to listen to it, then don't do this, because this ain't for you. You know,
they can cut it off. It ain't bother me, but at the same token, I'm gonna get this knowledge. I'm all about learning, and I'm a what's the word I like to? I like to observe. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to pay attention to what's going on around me, so I know how to move. Because at the end of the day, what's for you gonna be for you. What ain't for you ain't gonna be for you. You know what I'm saying? I rather be aware and know what's going on before I just sit here and be like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we shaking hands, we buddy, and that ain't really what it is on the other side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then, you know, that's all part of it. It's got a lot to do with disciplining ourselves with it. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to be able to have moments like this, sit down and, you know, campaigning together to find out which direction is probably the best direction. And I ain't necessarily saying it's got to be my direction. I just know that I had to put up mines. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So me putting mine up allowed me to be able to speak from the platform that I speak from. You know what I mean? Like
LeVance, tell him, LeVance, you was fortunate enough to have a resource to rebound. A lot of people can't make the mistakes that you made and still hang.
Yeah, like I mean, like I'd say this a lot in the podcast. Is like, you know, when I started in the game, you know, they didn't really even know, you know, how long my legs really was. You know what I'm saying? But when I came in the game, that was to my advantage. But you know, when I came in, I was buying so much of stuff in the beginning that, you know, I didn't know what direction to go or what was best for me. You know what I mean? So I took that, you know, I threw 100 clip at the game in the beginning. I had to learn that, you know, the hard way. But you know, the time that they thought that 100 clip that was gonna knock me
off. They thought it was done.
They thought I was over. They thought I was over, like I wasn't getting up off the mat. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going nowhere. You know, so I stayed right here. You know, that's how I was with it. And you You know, the rest is history. So when they started selling me the stuff, I revamped like KG doing right now, going through and putting this whole stuff together and looking at it from a different perspective. What I did was I did the same thing, but I did it on another level. It was so smooth. Like I said, it was only 3 of us in there. So when I did it, I didn't say a word. I started stacking my double recessives and picking what genes that I felt like that I needed to go out here and invest in and jump out on them to be able to work myself back to them doubles and triples. You know what I'm saying? So now, looking at the situation now, it's like it's causing some people to jump up to 2 more recessives because they done seen me jump down. But they ain't going nowhere because I got the noose around their neck. You can't go nowhere now. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, you know, they try to put it in the different genes and thinking like that. They thinking like that's really gonna stop my flow or stop what I'm trying to do. But I'm gonna press on them. You know what I mean? Like I ain't going nowhere. Keep my foot on their neck.
Standing on business.
Yeah, believe that. You know, like I'm here now. They got, you know, even like now with the stranger stuff. You know, like I made a few combos, and you can tell. You can, like KG told you. You know, they don't really give you. They give you some acknowledgement, but you know, I'm a gangster. I'm gonna take mine. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna put it out here whether they like it or not. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna have to respect it. You know. That's where I'm at with it, you know, and I'm humble with it, you know. And I'm like, man, any of us could do it, you know. It just so happened it got to be my turn, you know what I'm saying? So, anybody else is trying to get there, I'm trying to get behind them with it too, because you know, it's better if we all in that position than just one person, you know.
Facts. And I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not always just about me, you know what I'm saying? It's about we. You feel me? And a lot of people don't really thinking like that, bro. And I feel like that be the downfall, like of our people for real.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like everybody think it's always just gotta be about them, but I'm like, bro, it takes it takes a village to raise a child, right? You know what I'm saying? You need
a lot of times it don't always have to be about the dollar signs too. You know what I'm saying? Like when you moving with somebody, you got to understand that there's real genuine love there before you even start moving with them, because the money thing ain't gonna do nothing but make it more complicated. You know what I'm saying? If we can't sit down together in the same room and, you know, like Mom said, agree to disagree on certain things, then we ain't gonna be able to establish nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we got to be able to sit down and do it together, or you know, that's how I am with it. Somebody might say this way, it might be the way to go, but you know, you're in a bus full of people that they all relying on us to make the right turn. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to come together with that. Yeah.
And honestly, it ain't. I mean, I feel like I know we're speaking to our folks, you know what I'm saying, but it ain't even just about. I feel like honestly, like everybody that's on here, bro, everybody that's been tuning in, everybody that's been rocking with everybody that's on this live right now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? We gotta come together and make it stronger, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like everybody that I've been rubbing elbows with, or just talking to, or just been in these group chats with, like just from the conversation alone and how they feel about these animals and just the hobby and just the trade and everything about it, I can tell these people are like genuine people in the sense of they love what they do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you were saying, like if we come together, I feel like we can make the whole thing stronger. But you know, at the end of the day, with us, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real honest with you too. Like when I first started doing these lives, I put in the MJ Cartels thing saying that I wouldn't do no lives with nobody but him. But then I started looking at the big picture. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, that's unfair for me to sit up here and reach out just to, you know, certain audiences when I stand for more than that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I can't reach out to everybody, then I shouldn't be reaching out to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be popping up on here needing somebody else to. I want you to know, you know, straight fire for being straight fire, not me / somebody else, or you know. So when I tapped in with KG and them, I was like, these brothers is on to something. You know what I mean? And I got behind that. You know what I'm saying? And it's easy to just venture off into tricking us into doing one thing that way. I just wanted to diversify my portfolio, even with my people, and let them know that, you know, hey, y'all can be in the same spot. I don't want to sit from some premium spot like, oh, he's got everything. He don't want it. No. That ain't how that wasn't how I came in this business, and that ain't how I'm gonna continue to rock with it. I want to let y'all know, hey, we can all get into these projects, you know, do your homework, you know what I'm saying, and you can get what you want to get, but you be selective and be mindful who you doing what with. That's all.
You hear that?
You know?
That's another message.
Yeah, it's like
An old dog with a new trick.
Yeah.
See, they don't want you to learn new tricks.
No, but
Nah.
this trick ain't but this trick ain't for them, because this ain't for them. You know what I'm saying? Because
exactly.
they've been you know, one thing we ain't gonna do is we ain't gonna start this lying shit. We ain't gonna do that. We gonna you know, them tricks and
we flushing that out.
No, that's out of the game, because we like I tell other people too, we get in this business. We go on our okie dokie. You know what I'm saying? We go in there and get that okie dokie and bring it out to get in these investments. You know what I'm saying? And not a lot of people can sustain that. You know what I mean? Like, man, I ain't about to sit up here and let somebody spend their last little money that they got and then they lose. No, you gotta at least be able to get that back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna try to give you as much information as I can to get that. Now I can't tell you what you're gonna do, but I'm gonna try to give you as much information as I can so you can make it through. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I move. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna continue to move that way because I feel like I get better response. I get better feedback from that, because it's a lot of people that's investing that be $20,000-$50,000 down and they don't get that bread back. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they too caught up in trying to be with the celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being what's real, you know. And I ain't,
bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, Brent. I love it every time, bro. These episodes, they get better and better every week. Every week.
They do. This is gonna be tough to one up, bro. It's gonna be tough. So my question is for both of you. I mean, I've been in the game for 3 years. DJ probably around the same amount of time. If we came to y'all as we ain't have not one animal yet, but we came to y'all with a great plan of what we want to do and how we want to get there, what would you tell us to start with? Not necessarily project wise or not necessarily even animal. What advice would you give us to make sure we was going down the right path so we don't lose?
I'll let you speak, KJ.
Okay. I would first ask, what's your budget? Right? Let's talk about the budget. So if you tell me, hey, I got 20,000, then I'm gonna get you all the basic essentials, right? A couple racks that I know you need. And you probably gonna say, man, why I want to spend 5,000 on a rack? I ain't even got a snake. I said, you'll fill that up later. Don't worry about that.
Yes, sir.
But I don't want you to hustle backwards. I don't want you to get these $10,000-$20,000 snakes and then you still got them in the sterilite tub. You know what I mean? And I'm saying that because I'm speaking from experience. I did the same thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I had 40 snakes in sterilite tubs.
I got them in the
tub. I thought a rack was just like I could go down to the store and get a rack. Like I didn't know that process would take 2 months and all. You know what I mean? So I was hustling backwards. I wasn't in with Levance, so I didn't have nobody to pull my coattail. It was just like Levance, how he came in. Bread. Hustling backwards. And they just keep feeding me. They see me out here thirsty. Oh, let me give you some water here.
And listen to what he's saying. They know he thirsty. Yeah, they know he out here. You know, they see him. Man, look at that bird over there. He a wounded kid. Like it's like this. Like the wolf separated itself from the calf. We got a wounded calf over there. See that calf over there? He wounded. His leg is hurt. You know what I'm saying? So let me go ahead and see if I can help him and let him know that if he needs something. You know what I'm saying? They want to spin him down on what their vision is. But the whole time KG is like, oh shit, you know, he in the middle. He don't know whether to trust him or not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I get it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that come in this game, that's the hush hush. Who's spending the money? Who's got the money? Who's got that? So they can run over there and try to sell you whatever it is that they trying to push off. They're not gonna sell you nothing that's gonna forward you in the project. They gonna sell you something that's gonna get you in the project, but constantly chasing them.
Yeah, you got to come back.
Yeah, and I've been in the game long enough. You can't just sell me anything. I want to know what's in that. I want you to go in that holdback rack and dig in there until you find something for me.
Right.
And if you can't get it out of there for me, then I can't buy nothing.
Damn.
That's how I am.
Damn.
That's
Damn.
true. Let me see what's in the holdback.
And I want 40%, 50, 60% off.
Damn.
Let
I'm
me
gonna
ask
be
you
right into their heart with it.
Let
So
me
you
ask you
saying
And the reason why I say that is because I earned my stripes. I paid in the beginning. So you can't just sell me like I'm not no newbie.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'm not no newbie to this. And you gotta recognize that for something. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, you just can't sell me that. You know what I mean? Like thinking I'm gonna pay that. No.
Trying to get
I told
over.
you. I told most other breeders I got freaking flyer miles. You know what I'm saying? It's time now.
Benefits to this.
I got frequent flying miles.
Yeah.
That come with time, though. That come with big time. So you'll say basically invest in your equipment before you invest in your
everything. I want to get your foundation right?
Right.
Because we're gonna spend the majority of your bread setting that foundation.
Right.
Then after that, everything I tell you from there, it's all gonna be easy.
Yeah, because
you know
you ain't gonna have but a couple of directions that you gonna need to go or want to go.
That's it.
That's facts.
You got your foundation tight, man. You can do whatever you want. You know what I mean? The roots. Let's plant the roots. Them branches gonna grow and the fruit gonna blossom. But I gotta get that root. You know, let's get that soil right.
Right. That's for sure because that's the
Every
key
time
to
I
it.
get going, that shit made me want to just start this shit over.
Hey,
I
did that.
That's how I feel.
I
feel. Exactly.
I did that.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing wrong with
don't get me wrong though. It ain't like I don't never. Okay, so I don't want nobody to ever think that like I feel like all my fucking projects are just like bad or no crazy shit. Never that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I came in, even though like I said, I self-taught myself, but everything you know what I'm saying, I listen like stuff like this. I listen. I hear what you say and I access and you know what I'm saying. Like we talk all the time. You know what I'm saying? So to where we like, you didn't, you know what I'm saying, try to make sense of everything and try to like, you know what I'm saying,
process it.
make sense. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, process and make it make sense. And then I talk to my brothers, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that what I'm doing makes sense in the overall realm of things.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
The way you should do it, right?
You know
I didn't come in like that.
Hey, when you're wrong, you're wrong.
Facts.
That's it. When you
Facts.
wrong, own it. You gotta say, hey, I fucked this up.
You right.
You know, hey, because if you start playing the mind trick games with yourself, then you got other people watching what you doing and they following and making the same mistakes. You know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, you're a leader of a bunch of mistakes. You see what I'm saying? That's facts. You know what I'm saying? Hey, deal with this, what's in front of you, and don't let nothing get outside of that. Especially in this. And listen, you talking to a guy that got projects. I got Monarch Genetic Stripe, Monarch, DG Clown, Pods, Super Clown Pods. I got all that stuff. I got a big counter in my place. All underneath my counter was different stuff that I ain't even touched, that I produced, that I started off thinking that I want to go this way or that way. And every year I'm dialing that counter down to a certain area, to an area where I feel like I'm going to be more productive for myself and more productive for my collection. Because another thing that people are not aware of is when you start all over the place, then you start trying to only feed certain animals. And that's not going to work. You understand what I'm saying? That is the number one mistake. You start selectively feeding certain snakes.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
I,
understand?
I recently experienced that, so I didn't even realize that I'm growing up a whole head grow project because I didn't look into it. You know what I mean? And I had other
Yeah.
stuff I was focused on, so I'm feeding everything else, thinking, oh, I'm gonna just push this, and I was like, that make that? I'm losing. Like I could have been possibly making them this year, but because I was selectively, she can
Feed.
wait, You know what I mean?
Yep.
So nah, that's real. That's real.
Yep.
And the soul of this thing is feeding your snakes. You know,
Yeah.
I get on here a lot of times, and that's what I preach the most. Is I'm more proud about how often I can feed my snakes than the snakes that I got. But I can outfeed them, you know, because I keep them on point at all times. But that don't, you know, I didn't know that in the beginning. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't just selectively feed what you want to breed. That'll
It ain't gonna.
it'll be over quick.
Right.
Because you're gonna be selling pieces and parts of things that you thought you was gonna work in that you're not working in. You see what I'm saying? Or you've produced something that you really don't want to have to part with, but it doesn't work for what you're doing now. You see what I'm saying? That's some of the stuff that I had to learn. Didn't nobody tell me that. You know what I mean? No, you know, like I said, you want to win. I want you to win. I don't want you to get in here and turn around and have to sell your collection for less than what you've invested already in. You know what I mean? And the key to them is feed them. You know, you gotta feed them. You know, that's it. You got to feed them, especially if you make something super hot. You know, you bypassing 3-4 other snakes to feed that. You know what I mean? I gotta feed that one because I know I gotta get
Hey, you're speaking some real shit, bro. You're speaking some real shit. You're speaking some real
Everybody guilty of that one.
Yes,
sir. And they won't. What you say? Gave you that rat that you get an extra meal to that week,
bruh. That's what I say. You guys hear me say it every Wednesday.
Yeah.
When we get off into showing snakes, man, show me that favorite.
Yeah.
Everybody got that one that's gonna get a extra. That one that when you come in there, you go to check that box every time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
And I'm like, which one? Because I keep drums, you know, of rodents. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go in my snakes and somebody sticking their head up, they give them something to eat. You hear me? That's it. No question.
That's it.
I'll double back. I'll sit there all day until they get done eating. You know, I plenty times I go in at 5 or 6:30 in the morning, and I don't come out till 6 in the evening. But I can guarantee
all day.
My snakes be full. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing for sure. You know, and that's how I rock it with them. You know what I mean? And then that's why when I started out all over the place, I dialed myself in. Every year I dial myself in on my collection. I want to work in this area, and I want to work in this area. No, you want to diversify yourself, put yourself in a position to look at what's out there and what's available and what they're selling it at. Because what they're selling it at now ain't gonna be what they're selling it at tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
when you buy it, it's hot. Right? And you think, oh, I'm gonna make that same bread. So fast forward 3 years, when you produce it, that project gone.
Yes. And
instead of thinking, let me take this as a stepping stone, let me put my twist on it.
Yes.
So when it produced, I done made something better.
Yeah, exactly.
Now you staying relevant.
And that story is to be sold and not told. A lot of people go out here and they tell it. And what I do is I put it out there, but I don't know if y'all watch me. I say I don't know what it is. I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, I don't tell them.
Telling you all the combos.
I can't do it because I don't put in too much work to just do that. You know what I'm saying? Like something got to be for yourself. You know what I mean? And the other is for the other. You know what I mean? Now, if somebody comes in and purchases and gets in the project with me, that's a different story. You know, I owe it to you to get down, sit down with you and say, hey man, this is what I did. This is what you're gonna do. But then again, that's a fee. You know what I'm saying? And that's
what's the fee?
Whatever at that time it can be. You know what I
Hey,
mean? Like,
whatever snake that is.
Right, whatever
Yeah.
snake it is.
That's
You
what's
know what I
up.
mean?
That's up.
You
But
know, I
listen
got
to what he's saying, though. Listen to what he's saying.
yeah.
This is one of the few big breeders that'll sell you a $10,000 snake and help you cultivate that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of big breeders that drop. You can drop 10 bands, and then 2 weeks later, you call them like, "Hey man, he ain't eating. What should I do?"
No.
And then 2 more weeks, you call back like, he ain't returned my call.
No.
Now they got you scrambling. Or fast forward a year, you done made a combo. You need some help IDing. Damn, this one he ain't even picking up.
Yeah.
But this dude right here, he answering that call.
All the
He can
time.
help you. He wants you to win. You feel me? That's the difference.
Every time. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's what he says. I owe it to you.
Yeah.
Right? You done spent with me, so I'm gonna show you the game. I'm gonna show you the way. He ain't gonna let you lose, man. He ain't gonna let you lose.
And you can call me at any time and ask my opinion, and I'll tell you what I think. But it don't necessarily mean you're gonna go with what I'm thinking all the time either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I
can
get
that opinion though.
Huh?
I think it's good to still get that opinion though, because you never know.
Yeah, it's that's what we doing right now. We sitting in a room and we having a discussion. You know, my mother told me, I would tell her, "Hey, mama, I want to do this. I want to do that." She says, "You know what? I might not agree with what you're saying, but give yourself 2 days to think about what it is that you want to do. 2 days is all I ask." She asked me, and if you come back with that same answer, that's what you want to do, she says, "I stand behind you 200%. But if you rush into something, I'm not standing on that." You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what I asked you to do. It's like, give yourself that time to think about what it is that you want to do.
That's right.
Am
I gonna keep that same energy?
Yeah.
Or is it gonna fade off?
Yeah.
I do that with my kids. Like, if I take them to the store and they say they want something, they got money. Like, they got their own money. I tell them, you can either buy it yourself right now, or you can wait till this day. And if you wait till this day, then I buy it.
Right.
By that day, they done forgot.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you really wanted that.
You didn't even want that. No,
you didn't
even
want
that.
Yeah. So that's the same mentality with this, I guess. Like, it might be hot now. Give yourself about 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
If it's still there, then.
And a lot of it's got to do with looking on the, taking the time to get on Morph Market and looking at the blue chip. A good friend of mine, Sterling Nelson, told me. He said, you look on Morph Market and you can look on there and pretty much see the blue chips that's on there. What he mean by blue chips are the snakes that people constantly reinvest in, or that they find the projects that they want to work in, and decide amongst those blue chips which ones you prefer to work with. That'll shrink your thing down right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Just in that info right there. Because you can go look up, okay, how many clowns has been sold? How many DG clowns has been sold? Right now we at this whole clown thing right now, and it's gonna make people rethink. Hey, you sure you want to really follow all the way through with the clowns and put so much invested stock in just clowns?
That's why I got out. I only got one clown.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's how you gotta really look at it. Everybody's like, "Oh, you sure you don't want to go with the paint clown?" And you got this and that. Y'all ain't thought about nothing else, man. All you think is clowns. They don't.
So many other things out there too, though.
Yeah, so many other things, and then another thing is you got to look at what genes is gonna do what. Like, I switched up and brought in a few different things. Like, I'm like, man, I wonder what this gonna do for a pattern gene, or you got to get creative with your own shit. You know what I mean? Like, and like one of the ones I said is like I'm in the Blackhead project, and I put the Blackhead. I normally don't even discuss all this, but I said it more than one time, so I'm gonna say I put the Blackhead into the DG puzzle project.
Nice.
And ain't nobody really doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody off on this.
Exclusive.
Too late. It's too late.
Yeah. So
don't even matter. It's too late.
Hey, this how I think. So, but if I wasn't in the position that I am with it, I probably wouldn't have divulged that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But not now.
Facts.
Not based upon what I, because I doubt that you're gonna find a lot of these, these animals.
But
But I
listen
don't.
what he said. The game to be sold, not told.
There it is.
So when he tell you, he
It's
already
already
is set up.
Already gone.
Right? So if you leave and go, let me get on Morph and I'm gonna catch him. You can't catch him. He
You're not.
already down the road.
Hey, man.
But what you can do is call me this season. I can help you catch me. You feel me?
You go.
You feel me?
Go.
KG, we're gonna have to go on a visit together on these shirts with these quotes, because I promise you we're gonna be killing.
Hey, he got him.
Yeah.
Hey, he got him.
Right there. Call me this season.
Hey, he stay dropping them gems, man.
Yeah, man.
I keep a broom in the dustpan because I'm picking them up.
Yeah, man. I'll be speaking straight from what I'm telling you, I don't forget what you heard. I'm telling you, I'm speaking from what it is.
So when was the turning point for you?
Pardon?
Like, when was the point where you was like, all right, I got all this stuff. Now I gotta take it to the next level. I gotta let stuff go. Like, what influenced that?
I started, my son wasn't even born yet, and he just turned 14. So I've been grinding for a minute, but they got me for a good 4 years, probably about a good 4 or 5 years.
You hear that?
And it took me to now. To I can wave across the room at him and say, y'all see me?
You feel me? One thing this game gonna teach you is patience.
Yeah,
if you ain't got patience, you out.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And don't listen, and don't invest nothing into nothing unless you willing to go through it. You know what I'm saying? Because see, I always say, I come from where my granny sold now ladies and taffy apples for us to put beans and cornbread on the table. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going nowhere. You ain't about to just take mine and run off like that. No, I gotta be. I'm coming to see you. I ain't going nowhere. They be like, man, Levance is on my ass. I can't get him off. No, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So when I signed up to get in, I'm here to stay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere.
What up? Yeah.
That's just how I am. And I don't hide behind nobody else. I hide behind standing on my own. I don't need to do no podcast. I appreciate everything with my brothers, you know what I'm saying? But I don't need nobody to boost up what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I don't do no, I don't do none of that kissing shit. I ain't no good at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to.
Hey,
I don't need to
that's
be
another
wearing,
quote right there.
Yeah.
Kissing nobody in the mouth.
No, we ain't kissing nobody in the mouth. We ain't running on here and saying I'll do a podcast with this person to make me look good or make me fit in with my own people. I'm with my own people now. That's how I feel like, and I preach across the board to them all. So they'll know. I don't want them to get it misunderstood 1 minute. You know what I mean? That's what I am. That's what I come from.
Hey, you know what's funny? I watched a would you call it a documentary? Maybe it's a documentary on the first black model, Kadeen Hardison's mom. Y'all go peep that. Go peep that out, man.
Yeah. Okay.
What's it called?
She probably 82 now.
Right.
And she represent all the top black models, right?
Right.
From way back. From Tyson Beckford when he got Polo to Iman to all of them, right?
Yeah.
And I watched this documentary, man, and it was cold. And it's funny because after I watched it and I start processing, I look at her role in that industry just like I look at Levance. Right? She took all the lumps, and now she's like, you know what? It's my duty to reach back and make sure that they ain't got to take these same lumps that I had to.
No.
Just like he said, I'm in the room now. Y'all got to see me. You feel me?
Hey, and they got the tip they had to me because you know what I'm saying? I earned my stripes. You know what I mean? Another thing I didn't feel y'all on in is when I started, I couldn't get the animals that I really needed to move forward or be at the table and sit down and eat at the same spot.
You hear that?
I had to go spend my money in Europe,
Wow.
and they didn't even know that I was doing that.
Nah.
So
They're not gonna give him the piece to the puzzle.
Right.
KG be killing. Hey, KG be killing me, bro.
Hey,
Right.
look. I went outside to Europe and start because they used to having money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So us over here, it's an opportunity. They trying to be an opportunist over here. So when I started investing in some of the top projects over in Europe, I could buy anything that I wanted to buy or any project that I wanted to be in. So when
No discrimination.
Right, no discrimination because you know they're used to us. You know what I'm saying? So add insult to that, I flipped back around, and once I purchased those animals, I didn't tell them that I purchased this. I wasn't bragging. You know, that's what this social shit will get you.
Yeah, social media. Wow.
They get you in here running your mouth, and you ain't really, you ain't put yourself in a position to move forward. So what I did was I was hush hush, and then social wasn't really popping like it's popping now. You see what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Now when I make investments, I will bring them investments over here, and I can plug and play on the things that I like to work in. And then when they go to the show, they be like, "How the fuck did he get that?"
You hear that? Hey, you know how many people reached and told me that? I didn't even know Levance had Ultra Male.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is what they telling me.
Yeah.
They walked by the table, saw that stranger Ultra Male clown, man, eyes bugged out.
Hey,
where did he buy that from?
And when they say that, I tell them, I didn't know I had it either. I looked underneath the counter and I found it underneath there.
Hey, you see what I'm saying? So now when he debuted that snake, guess what? They got to come see him because I got the ingredients.
Yeah.
But he been working on that. He had that plan 3 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I got something.
But he didn't tell nobody. Nah, I'm gonna just run down this street. Let me see what's down there. Oh shit, it's a mansion.
Yeah.
Now let me set up my shop. Here's the lemonade stand. Come on by, y'all. Come get some of this fresh squeeze.
Yeah.
How would that work? How would that work for somebody like us? Like, say we was to buy something from you, something from KG, and put it together in a crazy mix that was insane, and then we went to the show and put it on the table. How would we be able to credit that?
Saying. No, but that's what. So I'll give you another example. The Kiki clown.
Yeah.
The genetic stripe clown.
Yeah.
That brother didn't tell nobody. Nobody fucking with genetic stripe. He had a vision. Let me run that to clown. You make something crazy, somebody gonna come by like, oh, now they got to come see me.
Right.
You know how many people mad that the shit called Kiki Clown? I hate that name. Yeah, well, you should have made it first.
Facts.
But you didn't. You feel me?
Right.
So now that's a staple. That's him. Right. You could never take that from him. But he didn't tell nobody, hey, I'm finna mix these two. I'm gonna go the long route. And it's the same way. So you can grab a snake from Levance. You could grab one from me.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna put my twist on it.
Yeah.
When it come out hot, now you show the world.
Right.
And these are the ingredients, and I got them right here.
And I ain't trying to race you to the bottom on it. I don't know if you guys are aware. You start seeing these guys that call these projects. Now think about this. Why in the hell am I gonna have a project and race you to the bottom and get in your way? That don't make sense. How am I gonna spend 50 grand, 60 grand? You think that somebody want to buy 50 and 60 grand worth of pet snakes?
Nah.
When you going over here and this person making more of the shit than you got, you know what I'm saying, before you even got it. What kind of game,
Hey, no. That should let you know. I got to turn left.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you see a lot of what you trying to do, that ain't what you should do.
Yeah.
You got to pivot. You got
that
to
ain't
pivot.
it.
Nah, that's not it.
That's what you call put that one back in the bag, shake the bag up.
Hey, you heard the quote. You heard the quote.
Put that one back in the bag, shake that motherfucker up. And
now
if you keep pulling that same one, then you get rid of that one.
Yeah.
Because that ain't it.
Damn.
You know?
No,
that ain't it.
They make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But Brandon, to steal the fence though, Brandon, you kind of been on that though already.
Huh?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have. I mean, so
because you really have been trying to do the clown, like you were saying, damn it, everybody and their mama want to do clown. You know what I'm saying? But like, would it be like you said, right now, DG Clowns is a cult. It's a cult for DG
clown,
Clown.
hypo clown, pie clown.
Yeah, but see that. But listen, what you just said. That's what there's plentiful of. But it ain't plenty of DG, Ultra Male, Stranger, Desert Ghost Clowns, Hypo. It ain't plenty of those, is it? But everybody racing just to get a DG Clown.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Put in a little extra work. Take your favorite code dom, mix that shit in, make a super DG blank blank hypo clown. Now you come, that's when you show it. Boop, here it is. Damn. Right. Now you like that? I got ingredients. Now make it your own.
And then you can turn around and tell them, they're gonna ask you, do you got a male? You tell them no, I ain't got no male.
Only got females.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how they ain't that how they do you?
Think about when you came in again. What mama say? What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Nah, it is. When I came, man, my mentor was telling me get all the visual females and your receptors, get them females. So by the time you get there, you can get your males and start doing all that type stuff. So that's the road I was going. You know what I mean? And then I started listening to other people, and it's like, because the stuff I'm trying to do,
that
the
might
next
be
year
good.
the females don't work.
Listen, that might be good. Listen, this is how I look at females. You go around here, you see these people offering you, especially these double and triple recessives, which I'm in. I'm gonna tell you something about this game, man. You might buy a codom with a double recessive on it. Okay, say for instance, I got a hypo clown. Okay, and I sell you a yellow belly double hat hypo clown. Well, hell, you're gonna need more than one female because you ain't gonna hit it like you think you're gonna hit it.
Yeah,
you're gonna need at least 3 to 5 females to get yourself in the conversation.
Yeah.
The more codoms you got on top of that double recessive, the harder it is to hit.
You multiply them odds. You compounding them odds, each one.
So you better off going in it regular degler with a normal looking snake you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or a visual if you can afford that too. These are the things that people don't prepare you for when you invest in. They're just trying to. I see up there right now. I see snakes up there for 14 grand for one female. Well, God knows you need more than one fucking female.
Facts. So you'll spend that 14 for the male versus the female?
I would spend 14 if it's a double.
True.
And make my own hats.
Message.
But the question is, are they gonna sell me that?
Yeah.
They damn sure ain't gonna sell it to me.
Hey, you know who gets those snakes, right? Is the newbies. Because you ain't a threat. And then they banking on you a year or two from now selling your collection, then they buy it back for pennies. I sold it to you for 30,000. A year and a half go by, you like, fuck, man, I'm out, right? I bought it back for 3,000.
See, my theory,
and it's raised up. Now I can put it back. I already got the females to go with this. Boom.
Yeah.
You did all the work for me. It's that's that lease.
With option to buy.
Yes. That's that lease. You leased it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. See, the thing is, you want to at least buy one male and 2 females. I would buy the females before I even buy the male and wait 3 years. You see what I'm saying? Because I got this thing where I like to keep my females at a certain size. I'm not going in trying to breed a 1,800 gram snake and trying to hit odds on a 1 and whatever you trying to hit. It just it's kind of productive. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get an average of 10 eggs in my clutches.
You hear that?
So So when I'm feeding my females, I feed them as such. You see what I'm saying? I'm
That
feeding
also brings your odds in your favor.
them.
If
Exactly.
you got a female that can drop 10 to 12 eggs, when the average clutch size is 5 eggs. So if my girl can drop 12, I'm getting that's like 2 to 1 now.
Yeah.
And if I got 4 of those, guess who hitting them odds?
Yeah.
You feel me?
And that's
this
how
is
you gotta
what
really,
he's saying.
Yeah.
Instead of I'm a rush, I'm a pump this girl up, get her to 1,000 grams. She gonna drop 4, 2 gonna go bad. I got 2 in the incubator, 1 make it to birth.
And I'm looking at, I got 2 females that give me 30, what is it, 30, 39 eggs, 37 eggs?
You hear that?
What?
2 girls. Do the math. Combined every year, they giving 39 eggs. You think he hitting odds?
That's gotta be a bonus. That ain't no regular ball python.
39 snakes, bro. That's a newbie is happy to have that as one season total.
Totally.
He done bred 10 snakes. I'm happy to get 40.
Bro, when I heard him say that I think was you on Keys when you said that on Keys, and I was in the bed. I had to look at my girl. I looked at my girl. I looked at the screen. I said, "Ain't no, what the?" Yeah, bro. I said, "Damn,
that's gotta be a bonus."
Remember what I said in the beginning. Remember what I said in the beginning.
He said I feed him to get him to assess guys, and then I do it. Then I let him work.
Me.
I already heard what he said.
I'm taking over. I ain't even worried about this year no more.
Listen, bro. When I heard them talking, bro. That man said he don't feed them on a regular schedule. He feed them whenever they say they ready to eat.
It's their schedule. It's their schedule.
Bro,
he walk in there and they at the front.
Bro, when he said that, I said, I came in my room. I said, let me look. Which one of y'all in here hungry?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That buffet.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Like, I can even see, I don't just breed balls, you know, pause. I don't just breed ball pythons, but you know what I'm saying? I breed like bearded dragons and crested geckos too. And it's the same shit, bro. If you think about it, when they eat, they grow.
Hey,
you know what I'm
DJ,
saying? When they grow, they produce.
DJ, ask Levance what reptile he started with breeding. Ask him. But this is before ball pythons.
What did you start with?
Geckos.
Huh? Knock.
Crested geckos.
That's crazy.
That's how he came in the reptile game.
And I
hit him over the head with geckos.
I started with a leopard gecko. Believe it or not.
Crested geckos I started with. And leachianuses. You know?
Leech is crazy.
That's right. Dogs. I ain't had no reptile bred until 3 years ago.
I probably had. And listen, that's before I started with balls, and I had probably invested 80 clip in the leachianuses and crested geckos.
Damn.
Do you think, like, quick little sidetrack, do you feel like the crested gecko market could be not necessarily closed, because I know it's like a lot more morphs and all that, but like, let's just say we had more morphs and crested geckos or like traits and all that, do you feel like it could be something somewhat that's similar to the ball python game in a sense of like if we have more color mutations and all that extra?
I think the crested geckos, I found a lot of people breed crested geckos and they don't even know what a crested gecko is supposed to look like to begin with from the beginning.
Damn, that's real. A normal. Like, what is a normal?
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got them. The crested geckos be all narrow in the head. The crested gecko is supposed to be. It's got a certain look. It's got to have.
Got that triangle.
Yeah, and they girthy. The gecko is girthy. The crested gecko is not thin, and it's girthy. It's a nice little chunky, just like leachianuses. They're like puppies. Like little puppy dogs in your hand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how you gotta feed them.
That's crazy.
Most people, they get into them and they ain't did their research. They ain't did their homework. They just see dollar signs, and that's what's happening with the ball python market now. That's why they racing each other to the bottom on a lot of these projects. But I'm gonna tell you something about this. If you ain't buying the best quality, you're gonna fall short. Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I'm gonna give it to you straight off the top. That animal that you bought might be a little bit more than what you wanted to spend, but look down the road. Don't
Right.
look at what's in
That
front of you.
ROI. That's what
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah, you want definitely that return
Yeah.
on your investment for sure. That's how you got to look at it. And if you're not buying the best quality animal out there, then you shouldn't be getting it. And it's going to take you some time to go through the research to find it. Who's really working with it? I ain't talking about somebody that's a big guy, big ball python breeder, and then turned around and sold it to 5 of his minions. Because there's 5 minions, they just trying to run through it so the big ball python guy don't look like he's, sabotaging or dropping the value in the snakes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you got to really go through that. It's very important that you purchase the first thing you do is purchase the best representation of whatever it is you're trying to produce.
So do you feel like that's opinionated, or is that like a
No, that's facts.
Or,
That's
no,
facts.
I'm saying, like, how could you see a ball python and say, look, this is the best representation of this morph if it's so many, it's so broad. Like sunset. You can get a sunset and it can make a dark baby and then it can make a light baby. Which one could you possibly say is?
But that's what he's saying, right? You got to do that leg work and find that one. You feel
Because
me?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Everybody ain't gonna have the same one, like you said, right?
Yeah.
Listen, and when you do produce it, you want to be able to put it up there with confidence. Like you put an animal up on Morph Market, you want to know that I'll put it up against anybody. You know what I'm saying? Whatever anybody else produce, and I stand on it. And I feel like I'm that confident because that's the type of work you want to have put into what you're doing. And if you ain't looking at it from that standpoint, you shouldn't be doing it. Those are some of the most important things. I learned that from Mark Mandic. I remember I was at the show with Mark.
Y'all know who Mark Mandic is?
Don't.
No.
DJ?
Okay.
Don't.
You heard of Marcus James.
Nah.
You heard of okay, let me go back. You know about VPI Exantic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard of MJ Exantic.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. MJ.
That's him.
Best example.
Scrambler, MJ. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He and Cam.
When I went to now, he's the one that got me involved in this.
Took him out the gecko game.
Said, come on over here.
80 clip down.
You hear that?
Hey,
it took him to give him the knowledge. Said, hey, listen, Levance, you hustling backwards. This is what you should do. Total stranger. Took him under the wing.
Yep.
Man, he never looked back.
No.
You know how we do. Shit. If we're gonna be a monkey, we're gonna be a gorilla.
For sure.
big dog.
Silverback.
Silverback.
Sitting up here eating these greens and cornbread.
Yes, sir.
Real.
Yeah.
Nah, that's true.
And when I learned from him, that's all it took. You know what I'm saying? I went to Canada. I knew him before I knew any of these breeders.
He's talking about St. Chris Hardwick the link.
Huh?
Nah, Ro was saying St. Chris Hardwick the link. Right. He needs to
I always say that on every live. Because Hardwick, I gotta give him props, man. Because when I first got in, that's all the videos I watched to learn.
I learned a lot from him.
He was the only one. Now, granted, there was some bad information because he didn't know, but he helped me more than anybody else. Helped me identify, a whole lot of these genetics.
Facts.
So, I always give him his props, man. Because without his videos, I'd have still been lost.
Facts.
Till I found my boy Levance.
Well, I appreciate it, man. And when I first got in, I like I said, I flew over to Canada with a whole different mindset because I purchased this gecko diet, and the gecko diet I purchased I wanted to compete with the gecko diet that they have out right now, which is Repashy stuff. So when I bought the rights to it, I invested in it and I bought the rights to it. Then I realized in order for me to get to produce the gecko diet, I had to buy it in the States and then ship it over to Canada. So that's what I originally went over there for.
Had nothing to do with balls.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. You was on a whole different mission.
Yeah,
A whole different
and
mission.
I didn't even share that information. But I was on something different.
Yeah.
It's
For real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I still do got the rights to it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that was what I originally went over there for. Mark Mandic don't even know that. To this day, he didn't. Now he probably knows because I'm talking about it. But that's what my intentions was in the beginning. And when I got over there, we were at the same. We went down. I flew in, and I was hanging out, got my room and everything, and then I went to the bar. Mark was sitting at the bar, and we just clicked from that time. You know what I'm saying? Like you mean KG. You know, we just. Yeah. I felt like he was moving from a solid space, so I felt like this is a more experienced guy that I trust. I feel like I can trust this guy. And listen, when I went to the show the following day, because he didn't know I was coming to the show, went to the show the following day from my hotel. Listen, this dude had the best looking snakes in the show.
Nice.
And I was so stuck by it, I didn't leave his table. He was telling me, he's like, now you go down there, and look at that table, and this is this animal, and you go and he's got one down there, and you come back and you tell me which one looks the best. That's how confident he was.
Hey, you hear that?
Yeah, yeah.
When a breeder tell you, go look at the competition. Don't buy this one. I don't want you to do that. Do your research. Go on down there.
I didn't buy one snake the whole time I was there. Because I wasn't totally convinced that was the direction that I wanted to go. So as I was going around and checking the quality and if anybody knows something about Mark Mandic, he's a perfectionist in my mind. That is the OG genius, I call him. Facts. You hear me? He gonna do it right or he ain't gonna do it at all.
Okay.
All right. He will teach you exactly what you need to know. A lot of stuff is on his page and everything. But if you want to get the right information, and I knew, you know how I knew everything was solid with me and him? He wasn't trying to sell me the most expensive snake.
Yeah.
He just let me know, hey, if you decided you want to go into this project, well, you can purchase this animal, and this animal should produce, if it's bred to a normal, this, and this. And at that time, it wasn't processing it because I didn't know anything about genetics for snakes. You know, my first snake was a Burmese albino. I like snakes, but I wasn't in that field. You see what I'm saying? So when I came back over to the state, now, like I said, it wasn't but 3 of us. I can tell you who he is. George Sampson was one of them. Ozzy and me.
Huh?
The timeline makes sense now because when Tom Barr had called, you know what I'm saying that he was talking about how Ozzy and all that extra, so it makes sense.
See, Ozzy, and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you, as far as Ozzy is concerned, and I ain't gonna say nothing I wouldn't say in front of him. When I got in this game, like I said, I moved from a distance, so I didn't really know Ozzy like that, but his name was buzzing. So when I hear names buzzing like that, I know how we are. You know what I'm saying? With each other. I know how we are with each other. So, and I'm one of them cats that I move like from a distance because I'm not gonna get involved with somebody that I don't trust. You know what I'm saying? Not that I didn't trust him, I didn't know him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, it just so happened that Mark Mandic knew Ozzy really well. You see what I'm saying? But that still wasn't me. That's Mark Bandit. That ain't me. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I looked at the scenario. And I tip my hat to all the work that Ozzy doing and the stuff that he producing. But I got my vision and he got his, and how he move is different, maybe a lot different than what I feel. You see what I'm saying?
You hear that? He
That's
don't even
just
fuck with Ozzy like that, but he still give credit where credit is due.
yeah. I tip my hat. Listen, hard work is hard work. You know what I'm saying? I've purchased 2 snakes from Ozzy Boyd since I've been in the business. You know, that's it. How many do I do?
Everything else, everything else you got, you got the ingredients for.
Well, not even that.
Now.
It's not even that. I explained to you, like, sometimes when you get into certain projects, people don't put you in the position where I feel like I've earned to be in. So if I can't get in that position, then I have to go elsewhere. You know what I mean?
So do you feel like if I was to walk in to one of y'all's facility and all stuff say the same thing, and I had the funds to do it, and I spoke to you and took everything y'all saying now, is it possible for a new person to come in and get in that position?
Yes, I had to.
Oh,
I got
100%.
I had to, but I didn't have to go across the pond. I had to go across the pond to do it.
Brandon trying to plug yourself in. If y'all not paying attention, Brandon, you better plug yourself in, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just telling you.
I'm messing with you. Hey, no, real talk though.
I'm speaking from a buck. I'm keeping it 100 all the way around. I had to, you know, and still not, and look at it from this standpoint too. I'm still trying to figure it out. You know, at the same token, with me going across the pond, I'm like, do you need that? Do you really need that? You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. You know, I think the other day, I just told y'all the other day, I got some snakes coming in from Europe next month.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Just like I'm constantly doing business with different. I'm not. No, you ain't.
You ain't putting all the eggs in one basket.
No, sir.
You can't.
No, sir. Yeah.
So let me ask you this, right? In reference to like importing and all that extra, like how does that process really go? Like,
See, they try to spook you.
They try to scare you.
They don't want you to do that.
You know, I ship my snake.
It ain't shit. It's just like buying a snake from here.
Yeah. $250 more tax. That's it.
Okay.
All right. And if you're buying something you really want or it really fits your project, you sneeze at that ain't shit. It's a small price to pay because you know that ROI gonna be way better.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And you're gonna feel a lot more comfortable with who you got it from, because these cats in Europe they move a lot different than how they don't have 1,000 or 2,000 females they breed. You know what I mean? Their collections is a lot smaller, so the detail you're not getting.
They hyper focus.
Yeah, you're getting a nice.
You don't have a bunch of breeders with 1,000 snake collection.
Yeah.
So when they get in something, it's specific.
Yeah.
So when I go to get, like you were saying, B, if you into that Sunset, right, and you found a breeder over there, that's all he do is Sunset.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm getting that top quality.
Yeah.
Man.
And also take in mind that I want to know what that whole back rack look like too. That's my job, to make sure that I know what that is. I got to know.
Yeah.
Even if they don't want to tell me, if they want my business, I got to know.
Transparency.
That's so that you can see the potential of what you possibly getting. Or
no, I want to know how long
which direction he going,
and how long it's going to take me to get to what I want to try to achieve.
You feel me? If you selling me this, right? What is it? What's in, like LeVan said, if I'm willing to part with this, what's over there?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Could that be possibly a way that I want to go? You know, or can I take that along the journey with me? That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's easy. It's easy to look at it. You know, like, hey, yeah, everybody come on in and y'all come and look at this and da 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 da. Nah, I got a lot of stripes out. You know, I got a lot of stripes in this shit. You know, and it's a lot of dishonest people in here, and I feel like I don't want to fool with nobody that don't have my best interests at heart. That's it.
Facts. I feel
That
that.
was the quote right there.
That's it.
Another one.
Yeah, that's it.
Facts.
And listen, I bought the first asset. Shit.
I would have never knew that.
Yeah, I threw 80 clip at that.
You hear that? Went over to Europe. Let me get that.
No, didn't go to Europe. I bought it from Josh Jensen.
Oh,
Huh.
Yes, I bought it from Josh Jensen, but the deal was only pondering whether or not Justin Kabaka was going to sign the deal to get the. Justin wanted the clown, and he didn't want to sell Justin the clown. And in my mind, I was like, well, he's going to let you in on the project. Just make sure you get a breeder male. This is when me and Justin conversated. And he was like, no, I want the clown. He was persistent. I said, well, you know, I was on the phone with Justin, and Josh called me. He said, well, he wants the clown. And I told Josh Jensen, I said, listen, I'm going to have to respectively walk away and not get in this project because Justin, until you decide on what you're going to do with Justin. Stories that people don't know. Okay.
Right.
They quick to get on there and say, oh, LeVan spent 80,000. Whoa. Tell a story. If you're going to tell a story, tell a real story. Justin called me back and told me he declined getting into the project with Josh Jensen. So I invested. But Justin didn't tell me he went over to Europe and bought the confusion from somebody else and imported behind my back.
Damn.
You understand? It's a whole nother story.
Gene.
We'll talk about the rest
Different
of it later.
Oh, damn.
And I just
I don't got
So
so caught up in first
So
time.
when he invested in that, he got what he needed for what he wanted to do. And the guy, Justin didn't get all of them. He winds up selling the other ones to another guy to sell them over in the States. So that left me hanging how to dry with the asset that I threw 80 clip at. But Justin's my boy, was supposed to be.
Facts, big boy problems.
So if he would have sat down like real men, like, hey, LeVan, so we could have did this together. That ain't what he wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that if that was the case, I could have just said, well, shit, I could have did the shit behind him, you know? But that's not what happened. But I still tip my hat to Justin. He got away with one.
Fool me once, won't be fooled twice, though. Say that.
Hey, like I said, Justin don't know how long my arms is. You know, that bread, as long as they print it, we gonna have it.
I'm trying to get in. I'm definitely trying to get in.
You know?
So, what was your very first?
Some people throw they friendship underneath the bus or relationship over, you know, for nothing, and they don't even really know what they're dealing with. You know,
that's true. I said you see that every day. Not even in the snake world, not even in the hobby. You see that every day.
Yeah, but you know, it's cool. I don't even, you know, utter nothing at it. I still keep putting in that work, you know. I still keep putting them around the counter. Still trying to do what I can. You know?
What you was about to ask? What you was about to ask, Brandon?
What was the first project you got into when you first knew I'm getting out of this and I'm getting rid of that and I'm doing this and this is gonna be where I'm gonna start focusing at? What was that project?
Super leopard.
It's for both of y'all.
Yeah.
Super leopard clown pod.
Did you ever
No,
ever
it is a
actually
super leopard. That's real. Super leopard is true.
Super leopard clown pot.
So let me ask you this: does the super leopard
Got it over here in my rack.
Super
does it,
leopard.
did the
Still
super
got
leopard does it look any different from the regular leopard?
This look like a regular leopard.
Okay,
But the fact that they throw leopards in every clutch was the big thing, you know.
Gotcha. Super leopard clown pods. And
I
you thought
think
about
super
this.
leopards can look different and some don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that I had it in clown pied, that's what made it look a certain type of way. Because leopard,
that's a triple visual.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
that's what I was just thinking. That's what I was
That's a
just thinking.
triple visual. Think about that.
Let's pull back real quick. We ain't gonna just pass over that. Yeah, let's rewind real quick.
That's a triple
So
visual.
you said, so I just want to clarify.
Right.
What you're saying is, at the time that you was getting into the game, you was so far ahead and thinking that you was already thinking about triple.
No, he's saying this is 4 years into the game.
Yeah, 4 years
now
after
I'm gonna narrow my
head
down.
This after I had my head cracked. This is after I had my head cracked.
But listen to what I'm saying though. If you like, just think about how the game is going right now, right?
Yeah.
To be honest, we had not heard about clown pods. Like, well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm gonna speak for myself because, like, as far as it like being more, now I want to say mainstream, but you're hearing about it so much to where you see it a lot out there. I haven't thought of seeing clown pods like that until the last year or two. For real. You know what I'm saying? To where we're seeing it mainstream out there. So what I'm saying is, like, let's say as a newbie or a person that's coming in, you got to think a lot of things that y'all already talked about, saw, came across, bumped elbows, and probably say, hey, you know, something about doing this or whatever, and discuss. We're just not seeing it visually for the first time. You see what I'm saying? So that shit is brand new to us. It's old as fuck to you, but it's brand new to us, which is also showing how far ahead in the game that people are. You got to think to be successful in this shit, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why he said I need to see the whole back rack. I'm not looking at this right now. I don't care.
And think about that. When he had that vision, nobody was thinking like that.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
they was thinking clown or they was thinking pie. And the damn sure wasn't thinking a super on top of that.
No, they were thinking they're thinking super orange dream pies.
Yeah.
Super orange dream this, super that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my situation is I always look at it like I think down the road to like I'm gonna get down the road and let everything fall in place as I go along. But I'm gonna get down that road first. Like my girl like making combos. I like getting down the road. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't know if you look at the market, the way the market's moving, these people don't even have no value for what a combo is. And even if you do have a decent enough combo, they're trying to throw they're trying to throw the work of making two and three gene combos worth the same amount as what a double and triple recessive, and it don't supposed to go like that.
Yeah.
I was about to say, ain't it harder to hit more so on a two or three gene codon than it is to hit that because it's like it, you know what I'm saying, makes your odds exponential.
All of it's hard work, but what the problem is some people have become more desperate and they need that money to sustain themselves in the projects. So they wind up selling stuff, let's say at a discounted rate. You know what I mean? Like that's just to be honest. And right now, more than ever, too, because of the fact that the way that the market is making an adjustment, it's gonna come back. But while the market is doing what you're doing, you definitely got to be doing what I'm doing, KG doing, is reanalyzing what you got in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared. So when it do rebound,
now
I'm ready to eat. You feel me? Oh, I'm ready to eat now.
Yeah.
Hey, and the big thing I'm gonna keep. I can't say this more than anything. Is make sure you got your females underneath you, where you can feed them as much as you like to feed them, without being everywhere, all over the place, trying to, having 100 females. Listen, you can do very well and be very productive with 50 females.
God damn. I'm
You hear
trying to
that?
stay at 30 total.
30 is,
You can do it. You
yeah,
can do
listen, you can do it with 30. But the problem is, if you breeding 30, you might not only get 10 or 15 to go.
True.
But if you got 60, you can
it. And
say, well,
30 go.
I look
Yeah.
at it
30
like
go.
this.
Yeah,
If you
yeah,
got
yeah.
60, I'm like, look at here. How I look at it is like, I'll take these 60, 10 I'll hold for next year to drag in the beginning, because they might not be ready to the early part of next year. That'll leave me with 50. I'm going to breed 50, I might get 30. 20 might not go.
You hear it?
Yeah, yeah. So when is it time to part ways with your older females? Like not necessarily older, but the ones that aren't gonna continue to progress your
Advance you. If
advance.
it ain't
When is it?
advancing, if it's not, that's part of the analyzation, right? Of the collection. When you narrow it down and say, okay, this is my lane, I'm gonna make a mark here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's gonna eliminate probably 30% of the females you already got.
Wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
now they can go night.
Yeah.
Now I gotta figure out, how do I replace them? Either I'm gonna hold back what I made, or I need to get out there and search for them high quality ones to replace that.
And if you do go out here and search and purchase them females have to be within a time limit for you to get your return on your
Yes.
investment.
Yes. That's the biggest thing.
So when you going out here and you seeing somebody selling a $5,000 female, that means you got 2 years that you gonna throw at a wall to sit for that female. Because the way that these cats is doing, that same $5,000 female, they gonna turn around and sell the shit for $1,500. You see
In
what
2
I'm
years.
saying? So whatever you produce with that female, it only has a ceiling. You understand what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, between you and me and whoever else is on here, I like to hold back my own what I make female wise.
Facts.
You hear that?
Facts.
You know your stock.
And if I do decide to go out and purchase some female, it's got to be within my budget. So I set the parameters. I don't let them set the parameters for me. I'm willing to, hey, what are you willing to do for this? Because I can't put 5,000 at a female and she don't go for 5 years. Facts.
Yeah,
You
that's
hear
big.
that?
Because
Yeah.
that
You
ain't
put
guaranteed.
all them eggs in that basket,
That's the
raise her up,
second time I heard
and
that.
she don't go.
Second time I heard that.
All right.
Mm?
And I'm gonna tell you,
I think Billy said that too. Billy said that.
I had a female that laid 13 slugs this year. And she one of my heavy hitters.
A 13 piece.
And I'm ready to dance when she was, you hear me? Things to make them dance. I was ready
Right.
to dance.
Think that one hurt?
I just had a DG clown. I mean a DG pod, 100% had clown. Lay 11 eggs. Slugs.
Damn.
11.
Damn.
People don't talk about.
They
People
come out
don't.
good. You hit that light and hit the.
Hey,
ain't not there vein. Not one vein in them.
Listen.
Damn.
And I'm trying to make Orange Dream Yellow Belly DG Clown Pies with that female.
Damn.
Mm.
I took one on the chin. Thank the good Lord I got 4 other females that's in her place.
You got them in the chamber.
Yeah. So
So-
we still gonna get to the destination. Just I ain't gonna come with so many to the party. That's all.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Long as they got their slippers on.
So in that instance, the following year, would you go back with that same parent, or would you try to do something different to advance it beyond that parent?
Well, I'm always trying to do better every year. Just like, like I said, I'm always trying to produce something to make something better. But like that female, since she threw those slugs, 9 times out of 10, she gonna have a year off. So that brings her into what bracket
Mm-hmm.
in my collection?
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She's devaluing every year.
Right.
You
Every
get
year.
it?
Yeah.
So now, what I produced this year, I got a whole back of female replace time.
So what I've done is I got what I call the next woman up process.
Next woman up.
Next woman up. This already, I just moved her up just the other day.
Nice.
So let me ask you this: when it comes to that, right? Do you, as far as like picking what you're gonna hold back, do you base that off of what exactly do you base that off of? Like when it does it, is it like you know how you can hit an all gene, but sometimes the all gene don't look as good as you might think it should look.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that has like one less gene might actually be a better fit for what you're trying to, I guess your end goal is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? In a sense, like how do you go about deciding, do I pick the all gene or do I pick, as far as both females, or do I pick the one that, okay, I know talking to some people, they say
you want the one that's gonna fit what you trying to achieve.
That's what I'm saying. So like, don't worry about the extra gene or whatever. If you want something specific, go for that.
The extra gene could be an experiment.
Yeah.
You don't know. Sometimes,
or it could be a detriment.
Yeah, sometimes when you treat some of these parents, everything they try to convince you that every gene go together. That's not true. And they damn sure not gonna pay you that way. They gonna pay you for what they feel like it looks like or what it's worth. And another thing I'm gonna tell you is it's like a cheerleading thing. Whoever you can get around you to cheer around something, that brings the audience.
Yeah.
So if they all thinking like that, then all of them gonna fall down that hill at the same time.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. What you think is gonna carry you over into what your vision is. This has got a lot to do with what you think it should look like, Like some people like pastel, some people don't. That's because some people don't. They went out here and bought the worst pastels in the world, and they try to turn, somebody into Cinderella. Cinderella is Cinderella.
They try to take that shit to sugar.
Yeah, and it don't work.
Yeah, it don't work.
It don't work. It don't work. It don't work. I don't care how many times you try to make it work. It'll never work. You know what I mean? Like, you got to really, hone in on what it is. And when I say purchasing quality, I mean that. I mean, that's my vision of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's got to be the vision that I'm shooting for, because at the end of the day, you got to live with your results. And that's it. I don't, certain people like blade clowns and they like this type of clown and that type of clown. To each his own. But I know what works for me.
Yeah.
I like
it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what I like is a certain way. That's it. And you shouldn't accept nothing less than that.
Yeah, for sure. I don't like clown. Like I won't say I don't like it. I don't like where it is.
You don't like that it's been shoved down your throat.
Yes. I don't like the fact that.
Yeah.
Well, throw it up.
Oh, I only got one, and I was actually gonna shoot for the Kikis, and I was shooting for Kikis because I got G-stripe. I always want G-stripe, so I was shooting for Kikis. I wanted to see what can bring pattern back. Clown, the only thing in leopard to me that I've seen that actually can do that, but once I started seeing how far Kiki's was at, I was like, it's no point for me to chase that. You know what I mean? So I definitely was. I'm already in the market of getting out of that and working something totally different.
Right.
And that's my biggest thing about it. At the same time, it's like I'm not scared to let stuff go if it's gonna make space to be able to do something else. And I was just talking to DJ about an ultrasound. I was like, yeah, I gotta buy an ultrasound. But then today I was like, you know what? I gotta buy a rack. Like I can keep doing it the way I want to do it, but at the same time, I feel like the rack would definitely make it easier.
Yeah.
It'll make it easier. Like,
that's what you want. You want to make your operation efficient.
Yeah.
What they say, the pawn is the soul of chess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that without your rack, right?
Yeah.
It's a fact.
Yeah. So I'm definitely.
I started off the same way you did. I pieced this together, pieced that together, pieced this together, pieced that together until I got myself in a position, and then I came on with it, and I in my place now, I spent 18 clip on me, all racks,
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need somebody to do an
But
auction.
listen, I don't listen.
I need an auction.
Listen. The 18 clip ain't nowhere near what my snitch is worth, though.
True.
You hear that?
True. Damn.
I say it all the time. You bought a $7,000 female or male, right?
Uh-huh.
And you giving it Petco rats. It's living in a shoebox. You know what I mean? That's hustling backwards. That's why I always tell people that's coming in that ask my advice. Be careful what you ask me for.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, if you want to do it right, I'm gonna give you the steps to go the right way. I don't want you to do it the way I did.
Right.
I was blessed with a partner who had deep pockets.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Most of us can't rebound from that.
No. No, sir. And the key to it is cutting down on how many mistakes that you make along the process, I mean, Mark Mender gave me the information about the snakes, but I didn't know about the racks. I had to do all that myself.
Yep.
Yeah. I had to decide what I like to work with. You know what I mean? Like what am I impressed in? I like to. I don't know if y'all watch it. I try to make something different. I understand what everybody else is doing, but I gotta, when I come to the show, I gotta have something on the table ain't nobody seen. Because that's what I see. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I think. You know what I mean? Like something came to me a day about the paint project, the super paint or super sentinel. And I see everybody going with it with the clown. You know what I'm saying?
First thing.
And they think just because they put it with the clown is going to take them to
New heights.
The next level, yeah.
No, and listen, I got a super paint pastel yellow belly female. I just put up on my Instagram, maybe not even a week ago. I produced that snake 10 years ago.
You said a what?
10 years ago.
I produced her 10 years ago, and I haven't even bred it yet.
Hey, you hear that?
Damn.
He saw that and said, I'm not ready to run down that road yet, but here, let me stash that one. That's that counter he talking about.
Imagine how crazy it would be right now if you drop that. That's at least giving him 14, 15 off top.
And
you feeding it? How you feeding it now?
You look at her. She eat like a hawk. She eat like a hawk. And I have an attempt to breed.
I'm taking this year on, bro.
Hey, I have an attempt to breed her once.
So have you not attempted because you want to? Like, do you know what you want to do with it, or you just got her? You know what I mean?
No, I'm not just gonna breed her to something just to be falling in the line with everybody else.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. I'm not that perfect spot.
No.
Okay, now I can run.
Now I think I got it.
Yeah.
So when I try to produce it, if it comes into something nice, I can show the picture and it build some audience around it if they like it. When they ask me, "What'd you breed that to?" I'm gonna say, "I don't know yet."
Damn, KG, Ro ain't letting you. Ro is not letting you down, KG.
What'd he say?
That old ass ring.
That's my alarm, man.
I got the same ringtone, bro. That's the only shit that wake me up when I.
Hey, Wiz, we know it's related to. We know it's related to clown, bro. We know it's related to clown.
I don't listen. I don't even know that.
I don't even know yet. No, bro, y'all definitely dropped some real knowledge on this one. I ain't even gonna like.
I don't even know that. I know I got her, and that's it.
Facts.
You know?
So if somebody came at you with,
and the reason I say that because whatever I breed her to, it ain't promised that it's gonna be she gonna look like a movie star. I gotta when you see her, I'm gonna have a pearls on. She's gonna have
She's gonna be dressed to impress. You understand?
But what if she wasn't what you expected? Would you still show her?
Hey,
what do you do?
I used to show a lot of stuff that I breed. I stopped doing that because of what your vision. Somebody else put all of a sudden they make your vision their vision.
Right. No, but what I'm saying is, like, say you breed her and you got this idea of what she will look like. You know what I mean? Like the purples or the oranges, whatever you wanted to look like. What if it come out and look like a super stripe? Like it don't look what you expect it to look like.
Then I'm gonna put that back in the bag and shake it up again.
So would you keep it or are you gonna let them go?
I don't know. I'll feed it though. I definitely gonna feed it until I decide what direction. If it's not what I'm looking, the direction I want to go, I have to put something else in there. You know, because that idea just didn't come. That one idea, I had another one too to go along with it, and it just so happened to be some of the stuff I invested in to try to drag, just to see what it'll do. You know what I mean? Just I ain't afraid to try nothing new. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's really what this is.
Yeah.
You know, some of these snakes are patterns, some of these snakes are colors. You know, you got to be able to take that chance. If you ain't willing to take that, that's half the battle right there.
That's it.
You know?
Gotta
try it. I'm talking about with some of your best ladies.
You hear that? It's easy I got double visuals.
Yes.
And breed them and make the same shit and get the bag this year.
And
where's that going to put me in 2 years? I sold those. I made my bag, right? Yeah. And the people I sold it to got a vision. Now they done ran with it. So then the third year I come back with that same, like I'm gonna eat, and somebody now they done re-up my whole project. Now I'm behind.
Like DG Clowns. I love DG Clowns. I love everything about it. Do I like what's happening? Yeah, to a certain degree, I figured it was gonna be like that. But I'm not worried about it because I produce my own. I raise my own females. I like them, the ones I got in my rack. I got the girls. A lot of these guys, they don't have the patience enough to raise their females. Well, all my females are adults. See what I'm saying?
You can go whenever you're ready.
Now you understand.
100%.
Now you understand.
Yep. That's
just patience, man.
But I started the long way. I
key.
took a pastel DG. You know what I'm saying? Bred it to a clown female, and I raised them all up. I started the old school way. You know?
Damn.
And I still.
So with you starting like that, you know what I'm saying? You working your project like that. How you feel about the whole shed testing game?
I like the shed testing game, but I I let them say what they want, but I know better. And the key is to make sure you don't get caught up in the shigellas.
You hear that?
Yeah. Yeah.
These men over here, they speaking in riddles.
I don't know nothing about
But
I don't know nothing about
it
I
making
don't know.
sense though.
Let me tell you something. I
Three
don't know nothing
haikus.
about not making no DG clowns and no breeding. You hear me? I'm looking
You
at
hear
you. I'm
that?
telling you.
You don't know about that A, B, C, and D,
I don't know nothing about Z. You hear me?
but you know how to make a DG.
A good one too. You know what I mean?
Message.
Yeah.
I don't
Message.
know nothing about it. Now maybe it might be some truth to whatever it is, but I know what I know. And how do I know? Because I breed my snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't speaking from nothing that's facts. I'm speaking
Well,
from
hold on. Let's back up, Levant. So you mean to tell me you ain't never bred a visual DG to a visual DG and missed the DG?
never. Okay? Never. I'm looking at the camera, right? Which camera are we looking at? This one. Never. Okay?
Jeez. I ain't even touched DG. That's another one I didn't go with.
Well, you didn't go with it, but it's to me, I feel like even in the DG for the rest of ball python's duration, it's gonna be necessary. And it does not and listen, I'll say this for whoever ain't listening. It doesn't necessarily have to be clown either.
Facts.
Nah.
I want to make myself abundantly clear. It does not have to be clown.
Yeah, I went hypo, OG, stuff like that, but I don't know.
Hypo
I just
good
felt
too.
I just felt like DG was another one of those DG clown type of things where
No, don't get distracted because let me tell you something. There's people out here that's breeding clowns, and they're not the best representation of what clowns are supposed to look like. And I don't care how many red stripes you put into it, or how many, or how many. I'm just keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many different other patterns this pattern morse brings out the clown. A clown is supposed to look like a clown.
Yeah.
In my opinion. And if you want to go reduce, that's a different story. But I like I like clowns to look like clowns.
Yeah, like pattern.
Put some pattern on that thing.
Yeah. I like the best representation.
You don't want one stripe down the back?
No. If I was gonna do that, I would have went and got a tri-stripe.
True.
Or a genetic stripe or something.
In my opinion, I wouldn't even do a genetic stripe. And like I said, I got monarch genetic stripes and I got genetic stripe combos. But I know enough about that gene, and I've seen enough adult genetic stripes. A lot of people don't tell me to show you an adult genetic stripe.
I got one.
What it look like?
You tell me, because I
don't get it then, Brandon. Don't get it then. Don't get it then.
She mean, bro. She might bite me. But
that's okay. Take one for the team. Take one for the team.
That would be my first one in 3 years.
It ain't gonna hurt.
And it damn sure won't hurt long.
So look.
Okay, that's a genetic stripe. Now imagine putting different pattern on that.
That's what I wanted to do. But
do you have enough? Have you seen enough pattern genetic stripes?
No, because I can't find them. That's why I was like, the only thing that to me, I think the only ones that I absolutely.
What'd you say now? You said what?
You can't find them.
I can't find them. So that was the thing. So I made a bamboo. I got black pastel, a black pewter bamboo vanilla male, and I put them to my fire leopard female. And then I wanted to get a leopard bamboo male and put it to the G stripe so I can put pattern to it and add some color and some different stuff to make my hex.
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get no males out of that clutch. So I basically just scratched them.
Tell them what you did. You sold them all and gave up on
So
the project.
and I had some nice females, but it wasn't what I wanted. You know what I mean? So I raffled them Jones off, them Jones gone. So I was thinking do it again, but at the same time, when I seen the Kiki, I was like, all right, clown put pattern back. What else could I do to add more to it? So that's when I think about the Batman, and I was like, I told DJ, I said everything I do, everything they do with clown, I want to do it with G Stripe. So that's my idea.
Okay. That's your reason for going down that road, huh?
Yeah, that's my reason for giving up on it.
He gotta look at you.
That's my reason for giving up on it.
Yeah.
But I put her to my I did put her to my yellow belly clown to try to make some head kikis. And then when I looked in the kikis, I was like, man, it's so far gone. It's like so much stuff already in it. I'm late.
It's not only that, it's like once you see a genetic striped clown, I don't doubt that it doesn't look good. It's DG genetic striped clowns up. Well, what you gonna do next? See, my theory is once you produce that animal,
yeah,
what are you gonna do next?
Yeah. Did you just back yourself?
Genetic stripe is such a strong animal. Honestly, it's so strong. What are you gonna do next? You can't just make the shit and then turn around and say, "Well, I'm gonna figure it out once I make it." That ain't, to me, that ain't the way to look at it, because it's. I mean, if you go right now, I think Ozzy's got genetic stripe clowns up there right now, don't he?
On his more?
No, yeah, genetic stripe clowns. He got, they're not. This isn't the first time genetic stripe clowns been made. Again, what kind of clown you breeding into? What kind of pattern are you getting? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what they look like as adults. I'll tell you, like Mark Mendick told me. He said, when you go out here and you try to purchase an animal, you want to purchase the best representation of that animal. Where it is, if a guy and his girl walks past his table, his girl notices the snake and says, "Hey, baby, I want that snake," because that's what we're trying to do. Thank you. That's what we're trying to produce. We're trying to produce something that's going, because at the end of the day, when you spend that 10 grand or 20 grand, that female gonna have a lot to say about that. That's so it's definitely got to be the best representation. Now, females like a lot of pies, I know. So
yeah, they do.
How I look at pies and clowns now is I put them in its right bracket. What's the ceiling and what's the bottom? You see what I'm saying? So, and where's the happy medium? Is it 4 recessives? Could be 5. Could be just a clown pie. You know what I mean? That's how you determine whether or not you want to work with it. How much legs it's got? What's the ceiling? Yeah. That's how with the genetic stripe it is, in my opinion. What's the ceiling of that project?
Yeah, have they even scratched the surface?
That's true. I liked it because of that. Like, I didn't see it, but I don't. Back to the point that you made before, you need at least 3 or 4 females. I only had 1, so it's like.
So if you really want that project, or that's the route you want to go, now you know what you got to do. Let me thin out some of this other shit, this fluff that I got, and double and triple up on that genetic stripe. And now when you producing, like you said, I missed a male. But if you had 4 females, guess what? You'd have had a bunch of males to choose from. Okay, let me take that one.
So you got the color, the brightness, or if you put DG in it or not, or what's going to get you to appeal to your best customer base with that by mixing what into it. You see what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. I say that with the Monarch. I say that with the Ultra Male. I say it with the Clown Pie. You know, there's so many different angles that you can take. But if you can cut down on restarting all over and really hone in on what it is what you really like, that you feel like even the audience can appreciate, then that's the angle that you probably the best angle to take. Now, if you
That's
just want to
where
be on
you got
some,
to put in that work.
hey,
Dang.
now if you
Yeah.
if you want some experimental shit, then you need to go to school to be a doctor. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to breed snakes and just to be breeding them. You know what I mean? I gotta have some type of something in me that's going to.
You need that motivation.
Yeah, you gotta have the motivation, and you gotta have the sight in your head of
Yeah.
what you're thinking it might do. And there's a lot of stuff that people haven't even done yet.
That's
But
what I'm
they
saying.
think racing down the hill is going to.
You said it best, B. I couldn't find a representation.
No, that's real. Yeah.
You feel me? So if you say, well, man, I want to make genetic stripe my lane.
Right.
You can't do it with one female.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
And
if
I
this
got
gonna
you.
be my lane, okay, then I'm gonna go ham on this lane.
Hey, you said that you talked to Tom Barnhart. I remember.
I ain't talked to him. I watched him.
Yeah. Tom. I remember Tom Barnhart used to be doing the shows with Ozzy together. You know what I mean?
Hey, what did he do? He made his lane. I like Black Pastel.
Yeah.
He refined the shit and made it his lane.
Yeah.
I like OD.
But know
made it his lane.
But know what you're working with. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? What the genes do. Black Pastel. The Black Pastel is a lethal snake. Know that.
Yeah.
Know that information.
You
So
feel
when
me?
you start producing stuff and you think you're gonna double around to make a super, that ain't it.
Mm-mm.
Put that one back in the bag and shake it up. If you want to, throw it in at the end. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you look
feel
at
me?
the genes that you really want to work it, start from that point. That's what I try to tell people. Do you want to make supers, or does it bother you to make supers, or what's your end goal?
Is it gonna hurt?
Exactly.
Especially if you got 5, 6 genetic stripes, right? And you holding them back, and I'm trying to get to a goal, so I need to breed these back.
Right.
But if every one of them I held back got yellow belly,
you can't do nothing.
Now, exactly. I'd have made a shit ton of white snake. I could have hit the one I want, but I don't know.
Hey,
I can't see.
And there's a lot of people up there selling white snakes with a lot of genes in it.
They don't even know.
You hear me?
And
it's a lot of pets. It's a
know.
lot of pet white snakes out there.
Yes.
That
you got to breed.
They can't tell you. I can't tell you it got all these genetics. I'm just gonna let it go as a white snake.
Now they new thing is let's send it over to genetic testing.
Yes. Let me get a panel test. I might have came up.
Let me ask y'all this. What would y'all say? So would it be better to start? Let's say you're starting a project and you get in for the first time. Would it be better to do a recessive project, or would it be better to do,
allelic,
allelic, or even allelic?
No, I say my advice, right? What do you like? Right?
I don't say that. That's what they told me.
I say what do you like? Right? What do you like? Okay, now take what you like. That's my base. And now you start compounding. Okay, what recessive do I like? Let me add that to it. Let me add. Now you once you got that foundation, right? Genetic stripe is my foundation. Okay, now how do I make it mine? And that's gonna be,
that could be anything.
You to decide. Yes.
Yeah, that could be anything.
That's what I mean when I say, what do you like? What's that gene like?
I say I don't like that approach now. For a new person coming in now, is because in order to be relevant in this industry, and if you're looking at it from a business standpoint, you need to be working in recessives.
Oh, for sure, 100%.
Now, how far along the line in the recessive game, that has a lot to do with what you can afford. Back to KG saying, what can your pockets afford to put you in a position? Now, I got a question for both of y'all. What recessive do you like the most?
I'm gonna say
We
honestly,
know B like G Stripe.
I like G Stripe, but I just don't got enough of it. But I would say my
Okay.
favorite recessive is damn, I don't got one. I'm gonna say Ultra Mill. But it's double recessive. Like I want Ultra Mill, so I'm working on Ultra Mill pads, Ultra Mill hypos, Ultra Mill hypo pads, stuff in that line. And then I'm also picking up other hats with other codons in them to add into that project. So I would have thought to put the G Stripe and the Ultra Mill together, but when I seen that, it
Have
just
you
looked
seen
like,
an Ultra Male G Stripe?
I have, and it looked like what it looked good, but it didn't have the pattern for me to know what it could possibly do.
So this is we come back to that.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It ain't
Comes
done.
back to whether or not
Yeah,
you
it
want
ain't
to be.
done.
It ain't
It
done.
ain't done.
So,
It
right,
ain't
you're
done.
right.
Put it in the
Hey,
bag, shake it up. What can
Shake
I
it
put
up.
in this bag and shake in there and bring out what I like? You feel me?
Yeah.
or is it anything in the bag that's gonna
Right.
bring out that?
Do I need to pivot?
Listen, it might be a reason why you ain't never seen it.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. You know, when you start in this industry, if you start picking around enough, I've seen people make a lot of calico clowns, but I've yet to see, and I've been in here a while. I told a buddy of mine, I've yet to see a female on eggs, but I know females have. It's happened, but not the whole clutch has been viable. You know what I mean? Like it's only been like 3 eggs or
You
2
hear
eggs.
that?
You see what I'm saying? I'm
You hear that?
I'm just talking open about my experience.
Right.
And I'm the bred them. I had two eggs out of 12 eggs or something like that she laid. And I just heard from other breeders not have as much, and that's with the calico, not sugar. You know, because
I got a calico female that I'm planning to get going to this year.
yeah, I'm not saying that she won't.
Yeah, I know you just said.
I'm just saying be mindful of what it is that you're working with, and when you don't see a lot of, how many times do you see calicos wrapped around eggs on when people post them?
No, thanks.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the stuff that I'll be trying to, man, educate yourself on what's happening out here because it's in front of you, man. They ain't, you know.
But
I
they
was
ain't
one of the
gonna tell
guys
you.
that bought into the Desert Project years ago.
Oh damn.
Remember the females don't lay eggs?
Yeah.
I was the one that bought a super inchy desert clown for $10,000.
Good, Charlie.
And I ain't hey, listen, I ain't seen none of that money.
Damn.
You know why? Because I wasn't gonna take that animal and breed it to something and tell a lie that was told to me. I wasn't standing on that. You know, I can't stand behind that. While everybody else was getting tricked in this shit.
That's a good one.
You see what I'm saying? So I wasn't gonna be that next one that go out here and throw my name behind no shit like that. I just chalked that up for what it was. But like I told you, when I came in the game, I didn't know no better.
Yeah.
And they were selling them like hotcakes.
Fact, I heard.
Selling them like hotcakes.
So this one, the good one right here. What if you
mind you, when I was in it, I told you it wasn't but 3 of us.
Yeah.
So if I would have came out talking like I'm talking now,
right?
Oh, you wouldn't have last.
Oh man, they would have tried to blackball.
Crucifix.
Yeah. But they
just phase out.
Now they can't. Now I look at it like they can't do that to me now because I throw my bread behind me. So anytime they say, well, he don't got that. Well, he don't got that. I got it from you.
Did the desert just phase out?
It's out there. They make good looking snakes, but they're pets.
Yeah, because you breed them, right?
Yeah.
You can breed the males all day.
No,
in
you
the
can
month.
breed. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, but the females ain't viable.
You just
So-
don't want to double it. It's like scaleless head.
Yeah.
A scaleless head is just like desert. That shit enhances the snake. It looks pretty, but you can't run it back.
Go ahead and
Can't
tell
run
him,
it back.
KG. Go ahead and
I got
tell him.
You can't
I
run
got
it back.
scaleless head too now.
Yeah, it's a great enhancing gene. You put a scaleless head next to, just have a normal and a scaleless head, or a scaleless head leopard next to a leopard. Like it's night and day. They're beautiful.
I got a black pewter scaleless head and a pewter scaleless head female. They eat like dogs though, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, they eat like dogs.
Hey,
But I like how they look too though. Like,
yeah,
you know
It's
what
a
I'm saying?
pet.
Like,
It's a
good.
pet.
yeah.
Look good.
It's a good looking pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
a
ain't gonna
good looking pet.
I ain't gonna lie. When I think I was kind of like bamboozled into it though, because that's before I really knew much about the whole scaleless. You know,
Oh,
super
they
scale.
gonna sell
Remember
you.
what I told you. Remember what
Yeah.
I told you. When we go in here and we ain't quite educated on what it is, and we go buying this and that and the other, the objective is to find the new guy that's got pockets
Hey,
and find
DJ.
out how deep their pockets is.
DJ. So let's talk about that scaleless head, right?
Okay.
Levance touched on this earlier. Let me see the whole back rack.
Facts.
You ain't
You
got one.
selling me this scaleless head and how great it is. Let me see it.
Make me a believer, baby.
There it is. But they ain't gonna do that.
Dang, LeVance just sold something today. Golly.
That's
Charlie
Charlie
said,
right
Hey.
there. What up, Charlie?
Hey, they think
And let him know,
over
Charlie.
Yeah,
Hey,
that
there,
shit
they
test.
think Levance
Get with
over here
Charlie.
just twiddling his thumbs.
Man.
Advance over here
I-
dropping them
hey,
chins on
Mama
OTP.
say you don't. I won't tell if you don't tell.
Hey, nah, you speak, bro. Like I said, once again,
That's
I
it.
can't do nothing but give y'all flowers, bro. Y'all definitely been
No,
holding
I
it down.
appreciate it. I appreciate it. Like I said, I try to move from a different spot. Like I said, when I came in here, I wish I could have had
A form like this.
a form like this and a big bro that I can say, hey man, well, what do you think? You know, that
Yes.
that would have saved me a lot.
Yeah.
But you know, I appreciate going this route though too, because
Them hard knocks is priceless.
yeah, I'm from that. You know, I'm from the projects. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't from, you know, this ain't no regular degular. You know what I'm saying? I'm from that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm built on too. You know, I tell people all the time I'm standing on two ladies' shoulders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make it through, regardless. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. And anybody I can try to give a little knowledge or try to lead them in a way and from a position where they can make it where it's gonna be conducive for them, I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? That's just me. You know,
Yeah.
I don't.
That's-
You know, some
that's
people might not have what I had to throw at it or have the support. You know,
There it is.
you know what I'm saying that I have. You know what I mean? Those don't come. You know what I'm saying, like that. So when we get them, we got to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? That's why I say go back to looking at, hey, look at what's been selling. That's what's the best thing about Morph Market right now.
Yeah.
Go in there and start digging in that side of it.
Hey, use them filters.
Yes.
That soul filter.
Yes, that soul filter.
A lot of people don't even fuck with the filters.
Yes.
I don't.
That'll give you a barometer because a lot of times people tell you all the time, hey man, look, it's selling for this, right?
Yeah.
If I'm gonna go price an animal, I'll go straight to sold. And then not only do I'm looking at sold, I'm looking when was it sold?
When was it sold? Yeah.
Yeah, the last one sold in 2021.
True.
Knock knock. That market dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
Yeah.
So
and I base it based upon I go 15 to 20% on either side. You got to be able to,
and even when it say sold, you know it
might not be that price.
It didn't sell for that.
That's
you know
why
that.
I say 20. That's why I say from 25 to 15 to 10 to 25% in that on either side.
In either side.
On either side.
100%. 100%.
That's how you got to look at it. Like if you going to work at it, that's the way I'm, in my opinion. That's going, and me giving this knowledge out is hopefully it's going to educate people to know what they're dealing with when they even sit down here to even think about that, because you might go to Tom, Dick, and Harry and say, hey, well, how much is these going for? Well, they up on Morph Market for $5,000.
Right.
Well, $5,000 is $3,000.
Yeah.
You hear me?
Just because it's up there for $5 don't mean shit. What's
Right.
it selling for?
Yeah. I'm saying stay within, at least consider 35 as your bottom.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what you're up against.
That's deep.
You know what I'm saying?
You making sense like hell, bro.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's just giving you another perspective. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's all.
The more information you got, the better.
Hey,
that's why.
I'm just saying that's what it is.
Yeah, nah, real.
That's what it is, bro. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. That's what it is.
And that's why, like, I'm like, bro, I'm so, like, honestly, I'm really thankful that I'm gonna keep it a butt. Like, with me telling Brandon I wanted to do this whole podcast situation, and you know what I'm saying, we chopped it up for a minute. It was like, well, how we gonna da 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 da, and I'm just glad to see how it's flourishing, and it's actually like bringing the likes of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm actually able to converse with y'all and get all this knowledge from y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and actually get it to other people that
you putting your foot, you sticking your toe, in the water. You don't know what kind of feedback you're gonna get. And like I said, in any way I can help you, or anybody else that I feel like they might, need a little bit of inspiration or anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a couple of good looking snakes. You know what I'm saying, that I can, show you. It don't. I just want you to. I want you, when you get into it, you to do well at it and know what you're up against.
Yeah.
Like, it's like Dame Dash said, I want a fat one. Give me a fat one.
Facts.
You can't approach something and without all your tools in your tool bag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta have all my tools. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to know what I'm going up against, what I'm dealing with. That's it. Especially when you start now. If you want to just be on some scientist shit, that's a different story. But you know what I'm saying? That's
go to
totally
medical
different.
school.
That's totally different. But rodents cost too much money to be on some science shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
Go
real.
fuck around with some chameleons or some shit like that. There's some crickets. You know what I mean? This shit ain't no cost nothing for that.
I'm gonna be like, I don't really know how to feel because my background is in biology and is in science. I'm like,
Hey, every time we talk, he be on some mad scientist shit. And I'm like, bro,
I do, but you know what though?
You gotta bring it in.
But that's because my mind, like, bro, even when I sleep, bro, I be thinking about this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once I'm invested in something, that's how I am, bro. And my mind it's to the point where all my like projects or just thinking about different shit that I can add to different things to kind of like try to put myself ahead. That's how I was brought up, like, to always try to think. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself ahead.
I do the same thing.
Like that.
I do the same thing. But I do it from the perspective of what I know though.
Exactly. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm new, so I'm like, my mind is gonna think a lot, but that's what I'm saying. But Brandon, I'm pushing off on you because at the same time, you're the only person right now that I talk to on a regular basis that do the same thing that I'm doing, that can, you know what I'm saying, that I can talk to about it. I gotta get it off.
I'm gonna get you to look at it from every perspective. That's how I'm gonna make it. Look, hey, listen, you understand this is how much time it's gonna take to do this, that, or the other. And listen, time you can't get back. I tell everybody that.
Facts.
You can put your time. That's why I said being that scientist requires your time. How much are you worth?
Yeah.
How much is your time worth?
Damn, man.
Don't worry, I got KG number now. I'm definitely gonna get yours after this.
No. I'm just saying. How much is your time worth? My time is worth. I feel like my time is for me to entertain it.
That shit priceless.
For me to entertain it. You know, like it's got to make more sense than what I make all year for me to entertain. So we don't even get into all that.
So basically, what you're saying is, once I make these G stripes, you ain't gonna buy it now because you already way past me.
I'm not in the G. No,
the whole back rack ain't doing nothing right now, bro.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I did say that I've shrink my collection down to know what works in my area and what don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Now G-Stripe might be, you might want to invest 15 years into that, so it's hard to let it go. But you knew that when you started.
Yeah.
I gotta respect that.
Yeah.
If I'm going the G-Stripe way, I'm coming. I'm coming to see you.
Mm-hmm.
I just ain't going there though right now.
Right.
Because I'm all the way over here on DG Clown Pie, etc. Exanthic. Yeah. Boo, boo, boo.
I love the etc. Boo.
Yeah.
I'm all the way down here. You want me to turn around and go back there?
Yeah.
I'm 50. Listen, I'm 56, bro. 55. I'll be 56 this year. I don't got that time, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah. How old were y'all when y'all how old were y'all when y'all, well, you just said you was in for
14 years, my son. Now listen, my son just starting a project right now. I bought the project for him last year.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, it probably is only one up on Morph Market that's for sale.
Right.
That people ain't even thought about.
Yeah. Right over their head.
Right over.
Everybody finna start searching on Morph Market now.
Hey, you'll definitely be able to narrow the search down. But where I got an advantage is I was able to buy a super female.
Now everything coming back.
So when I bought the super female, I already had a plan on what I would think is a smart way to go. But like I said, I bought the project for him.
So you gotta let him do him.
So I bought another one.
For you.
Hello.
So I bought another one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shit on his dream, but I know what I want to do.
No, I'm gonna make sure we get back to the green where we need to be.
Yeah.
I can't throw him, put all that type of pressure on him. Look, son, this is what we got. This is yours, and this is your mama's. So it ain't about me.
Oh, okay.
And I stay out of trouble.
Yeah.
Get it?
That's crazy. Nah, I definitely. Let me because I don't want to run. I probably done ran into some of these other folks' lives, even though that I rock with. I ain't gonna do that, but we definitely keep y'all. We definitely gotta finish chopping it up. I'm gonna go ahead and end this live here as far as what I'm saying.
Yeah, when you get on there with us, we might get long-winded.
Right.
You
never know.
And I'm all for it. Like I said, this is all day, every day, bro. This is all me and Brandon do. We just talk snakes, reptiles, how we can even burn ourselves in this business. Like, and that's one thing, like I definitely, you know what I'm saying, like thank the universe for like the fact that I had somebody that, like, you know what I'm saying, we met through this. We ain't even met face to face for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate everything that's been coming. Like I kind of just blessings, bro, because like even this situation right here, I never would have, you know what I'm saying, thought that I would have been doing this right now, especially a year ago.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I didn't really know much of nobody. I never thought I would have been doing none of
I
this,
credit a
bro.
lot to the, like this small platform, how we doing it now. Like I credit a lot to like KG just buzzing out like this because, wasn't
Slow
nobody
as
doing it
Yeah.
like them.
Yeah.
Wasn't nobody doing it like
Hey,
that.
I just said one day, you know what? I'm gonna just like he said, I'm gonna stick my foot in the water.
Yeah.
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 I ain't tired. We ain't got. Oh, well, hold on. I want the chat to know. I ain't tired. We can keep going. I just don't want to be that type of person. I'm trying to be respectful and mindful of everybody else.
Hey,
So
yeah.
if I want to keep going.
Hey,
We can
Friday
keep
I
going.
was. Hey, Friday I was on here
Hey,
with the
what 3:30 in the morning on
Hey.
there?
Hey,
Yeah.
I was on there till
So
2-3 in the morning.
They said it was 6 hours on there. I said, shit.
Yeah.
I was watching y'all. I fell
Yeah.
asleep, but I was watching.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all know Mike.
I was on there and I
Herb
got
Collector?
off there and I had
No.
I go to the
No.
barber.
No.
I go to the
21,
barber on Saturday at
21.
5 o'clock in the
Oh
morning.
yeah. 21 mutation.
21st century.
Yeah.
Out of you, Levance, and 21. If I see y'all, I'm on it. That would be
Appreciate it.
that'd be a show.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
That'd be a show.
I thought, I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. When they got on that show, bro, I said, cause them fools there, they gonna cut the hell up, and they ain't gonna give a damn. And I mean, it's entertainment, but you learn something every time, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
I try to speak truth into my experiences so people can know where not to stub your toe. You know what I'm saying? And to get you to open up your vision a little bit wider because it ain't what's right in front of you.
Yeah.
If it's in front of you, you done missed it already.
Greg said, roll on there.
Here we go.
You know?
I mean, like I said, I don't mind keeping it going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just our folks up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gonna give them something to come back to. That's all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just gotta come back. That's all it is. Other than that, y'all let everybody know where they can find y'all on, like what platforms and all that extra. So everybody, if they don't know already, they can know, especially for the new folks that came in tonight.
The king.
Hey, if you don't know where to find Straight Fire, man, call me.
Man.
I'll help you. I'll walk you down there. You down there. Don't worry about it.
Man. And we simple with it. You know, you ain't gotta like what we like. You ain't gotta get what we get. But if nothing else, you're gonna get some right pointed in the right direction. If I can't do
get
nothing
that
else,
quality. That's it.
I'm gonna stick.
Not only that, more importantly, man, you're gonna get that. You get to lend that ear, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is I'm telling you, this dude right here is a top dog. You understand?
I appreciate
and of
that.
all the top dogs,
I appreciate that.
He one of the few that's gonna give you the time.
Yeah.
And if you spend with him, he gonna give you more than time.
Yeah.
You feel me? This shit is priceless, man. It's priceless. So take advantage of the opportunity. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah. And if I can, man, in any kind of way, man, like I said, I'm gonna try to help you, even if it ain't my project. I'm gonna just make sure
that
you got. I'm gonna make sure you ain't got no blinders on like no horse.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta be. You gotta be able to see what's around you.
Yeah.
And it got a lot to do, and it's also got a lot to do with who you dealing with too. A lot of people don't want to. Don't want to accept that. They think if they get something from somebody else, it's gonna make them famous. Yeah. That ain't gonna make you famous. What's gonna make you famous is putting in that work. Because like I said, you can get good. You can't if you got good weed, they'll look for you.
Yeah,
you hear
that?
Huh?
You ain't got nothing. They coming.
They gonna find you.
That's real. No, that's real, bro. That's real. That's real.
It's gonna be buzzing.
Yeah, that's real.
What did he say? I got that blue magic.
Gonna be buzzing.
See,
did you see? You need to go oversee that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I tip my hat to the greats, Justin, Ozzy, they've been doing it longer than me, so I don't expect to be, better than them. But what I do expect to do is hold myself accountable for where I'm at.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah,
You know
man,
what I'm saying? And I ain't just trying to hit no base hit. I'm trying to hit a home run every time. That's just how I look at it.
Yeah, that's
When I come to the show, I want to be able to feel comfortable with it. Did you do your best?
That's it.
You want to know what's funny though? Y'all can go to a show with deli cups, and people would still come see y'all stuff. But the average person got deli cups, you get walk back.
Yeah, well, they might come to my table, and I might be too high though, so I might be leaving with my deli cups.
I might be too high.
It happens. It happens. It happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens because I believe in my work. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna sell myself short. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let nobody put me in their trick bag.
Yeah.
No, you ain't shaking me up, nigga. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. No.
Well, yeah, KG, so let them know where they can find you at too, my boy.
Hey, Instagram, Facebook, more
fun. Yeah.
I'm everywhere. You
KG.
ain't never there.
This page, that page, that page.
Yeah, come on, man. All you gotta do is reach out and touch me, man.
And even if he ain't in front of you, he right there around you. He
there.
Close. You just don't
I'm
see
close.
him.
I'm close. That's
what
it.
they say, it ain't a project unless you put a bomb in it.
Man, that's it.
120% on that.
That's it.
Hey, KG, I need my hoodie too, bro. You playing games. But
man, I gotta order some more, man. I got you.
Hey, other than that, y'all, this is DJ and Brandon signing off the plank. I appreciate y'all popping in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe with your boy. We're gonna keep going up from here. You know what I'm saying? 2024 is all about growing.
Y'all fuck with my boy. Y'all fuck with my boy, Gray Rider.
You heard what he said, DJ.
Facts.
DJ, look.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Yeah.
That's my clock. That's my clock. Listen, hold on. Let me show y'all that boy real quick.
Oh, hey, he want to stay on now.
He got some good news.
Listen, I'm 2 for 4 on them share tests now, but I'm getting lit now. I'm catching up.
I'm about to send you the G-Strike tomorrow.
This is my boy. This is who he talking about. That's Head Cryptic. So he
Draco.
He was Head Clown. Well, he's Krypton technically. So Head Clown, Head Cryptic, Head Pie, and I still got to get him tested for DG. He a leopard Krypton.
There you go.
Yeah. So I got a female coming tomorrow from Prophecy them that's supposed to be. I got to get her tested too. So Charlie, I need you to go ahead and send me my discount code so I can make my I can do all my extra. I appreciate you, my brother.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Reach out to Charlie, man. He get you right.
Man, hey, if y'all ain't getting shared tested by Charlie, I don't know what the hell y'all doing, to be honest.
Yeah, man. That's my guy, right? My guy. Yeah, KG.
That's all.
Hey, KG turned me on to Charlie. And then, hey, look, I ain't been the same since. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell. Look, Brandon is who put me on with Charlie. I said, girl, he was doing them shared tests when they started doing that shit.
Yeah.
I still got test in the cut.
I'm gonna get that. Like, hey man, slow down. But nah, man. But other than that, man, I definitely appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all go ahead and hold back.
For sure, man.
The outro video, real talk.
For sure.